Alright, I've returned. So basically, I've never felt that dog shiz in my life. We woke up. Well, I can run you through it, man. I woke up, took my pre-workout, hit the fudging workout, slammed that workout, and then instantly I was vomiting everywhere. Okay? I vomited all that up. So don't take caffeine on an empty stomach. I sat there watching, what did we watch? We watched RRQ versus Team 1, I'm pretty sure. And while I'm watching that, I have my right hand like under my stomach because I literally didn't know if I was gonna vomit everywhere or shit myself. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was like a 50-50. I ended, took a bath, came back, was laying down, and yeah, that was awful. I never felt that awful. And I ate something, and that was it. I just didn't eat for the whole day. So, bro, look how happy I was at the start, too. Look how happy I am. Look how happy I am. And that near the end, yeah. So right now, my left hand is like under my like stomach, bro. It hurts so bad. I was just, oh, I needed to piss, so I was probably like clutching my penis, dude. Not gonna lie.
With a clear sight picture, but way too many angles to consider.
I'm so close to
Oh,
pissing
a slight
myself.
jiggle
Yeah, I was
out
gonna
from
piss. I
Francis.
actually was so close to pissing myself. So this is map
for the
2.
attackers in this compared to something like Haven. So very, very different. On the side of Gen G,
Okay.
it's Sova KO with that harbor. We've seen this
Yeah,
from
but
other
I did
regions.
piss.
But of course, the
I
pressure
feel so
fully
much
on
better now.
Nongshim here on their opponent's mapping.
Thank God I fucking
I
ate.
can't wait. I can't believe we are this deep into stage 1 and we are still
I
this
don't really like doing like
as we send it back to our casters, Quest
hiding it in
and
different
Pilsky.
parts and shiz. But I was gonna
I
piss
think
and
you got a
vomit
color
everywhere.
as a little
Probably
bit
shiz
surprised,
myself.
a little bit confused as well, but I want to say let them cook. Let's see where
How did
this
I
all
get it
goes.
to
I mean, it
open
was
on
either
the
this
second
or
thing?
maybe like Bind or Fracture, and Gen G didn't want any of that.
I'm
Let's
so
go
scared
down
when
to
I
Breeze
open my
with
YouTube, I'm
new
gonna leak
compositions.
something.
What do you think of this,
Not
Pilsky?
leak
I just
something.
like the fact that Gen G's
What's the word?
picking it.
Get spoiled.
You know, even though Nongshim has had some success on this map, especially over in Santiago, playing that previous kind of Neon Yoru style, you haven't seen many teams actually exploiting the map pool and picking Breeze so far, outside of Team Secret to do it against Paper X, which
Didn't go well.
yeah, to say the least. Either way, though, Harbor versus Harbor. We've been seeing this in other regions. You have evaded it for the most part. There's the Storm Surge, just Ash is under a lot of pressure here.
Just hanging back. Got the quick high tide to come in and kind of segregate the map as well. And that's maybe where you want to start to see the effectiveness of it all as well, because it gives them a little bit more close corners, close range to play around. Cove comes up to block off the door. And we'll see if Texture can do much with low HP and a Sheriff.
Yeah, Nongshim feeling very comfortable now. There's no flashes to be able to get back in. Darts there for Lakia, but it's going to be hard to break through this Cove on doors.
Off ankle held by X-Ross as well. We'll reveal his position, and that's going to be a free kill for Lakia, but the rest of the team all playing around A main, or at least in front of it. And Francis coming to relay for
They
us.
still have Francis
Just
on the
put
fudging
lights out
neon.
for Gen G.
Nice and easy for Francis. Pretty decent game on the Neon in, you know, just the map previous.
Yo,
He's
yo,
got
yo.
big shoots and
Yo,
good play
yo,
for Neon
yo.
on this team in
Nah,
particular. It's his third game of Neon. As I said, it's something
Why
that
did you
they
even see
once
my
experimented
penis
with in
during
the
this?
off-season, and I remember looking
Because that time I had to take off my pants.
at that game on BLR.
That sounds
and being
weird
like,
watching
they
VCT.
did what now? Like, it was like Danby, Breach, Francis,
Yeah.
Neon, and all I could think was like, I'm gonna do what you do what I do, and together we're gonna come to a better understanding
It
about
could
what
be.
each other wants, you know?
And it might be fresh. So,
I'm doing
you
it
never
again.
know.
I did this like
If
3
Nongshim
times last
wins,
time.
we'll get the interview and then we'll find out. But for now, it's just going to be them trying to bulldoze
I need
through
a
into the A
thumbnail.
site off of an opening shot by Gen G, but still. From mid doors, now it's going to be Ivy trying to find targets. Won't be able to see too much.
I mean, speaking of openings, there's a massive
That Zeta
gap in the middle of
DFM
the
was
map,
really good.
and Ivy's just walked straight through it.
Hopefully you
Oh,
can stick
boy.
my
Then
penis
you have
in this video.
Francis walking through the high tide.
But
Ivy
like I said before, it's
doesn't
small.
need a scope. Or maybe he does.
It's Marshall, so just a quick reload.
I have
That's gonna be enough
work in
for it.
4 hours.
Bolt action or not. Still, Charon.
So we'll finish this.
We'll see if he can maybe take one
and
more
then
player
leave.
down.
Hopefully he goes to 3 maps.
He'd love that.
But I didn't want to
think
leave
as
this
it stands
shiz
for
on a
Nongshim,
cliffhanger.
In this anti-eco round, if they come through with these 4 rifles,
Oh,
then they're
I
going to be
should've
very
just
happy
ate,
about
man.
how things went. Ooh, that was a quick right click from
Still need a
Caron,
shower
who says,
too.
thank you very much from the Phantom. See you later.
Francis.
Oh my gosh, never again am I
Dabby would've
taking
never done that.
straight pre-workout on an empty
We
stomach.
touched the coach in for a second. I'm
How
pretty
do you
sure
get
he said
that
the
done?
same thing with the same tone. Francis.
Bro, fudging during like
Come on, man.
the recording,
I
I
mean,
was
that's what
eating like
happens though,
chips
you know? Like,
and
at some point
candy.
in life, when you get
So
as
that didn't
successful as
help.
Nongshim have been,
I actually ate
winning
some
something
real
like
food.
Master Santiago, that's where you become a little bit more philanthropic, you know? You've got some success you want to share with others, so that's why,
That's
basically why Francis donates them the Phantom, you know? He knows Gen G have been doing it tough, and he just wants to help out.
I
Just
want
because he's a
Nomshim
good
to
guy.
lose.
I believe what
But I
you're
think
saying.
this
He's a good
Francis
guy.
on Oh, relax,
Maybe
bro.
not.
I think this
Round
Francis
number
on
3.
Neon
Yeah,
is
they still
Bonus
got
stupid.
here.
them guns.
Yeah. Well, Nongshim
But I think they have the
been
right idea
reinvested in
where
a handful of rifles, so they're taking this bonus
we're going to like a
relatively
Phoenix meta.
serious. You have the Storm Surge and the Cove being exchanged, and there is Danby to get his hands on an Ultor. Closer to a run it back now.
Could be useful, but it's also just Francis marching in.
I was
Ooh,
literally
what a
laying
shot from
there.
Ash.
It's like one of those
Through
times
the
you like
high
you're
tide, it kind of slows things down
you know you
just
can't
enough
sleep
for
'cause
Lakia
the
to
pain
get
is so
in on the
bad.
edges too.
I'm not gonna lie,
But
some
you
of these
know you
forward
can't,
slides
like,
from Francis are
vomit, like,
hilarious
you
at
don't
the
wanna go
moment.
vomit.
Ivy though, on a comfort agent in the middle of the
Oh
map,
my gosh,
causing
it was
problems as he's
exhausting.
liable to do. Great headshot from Caron with Francis's Phantom. And RB now 1 on 3. Very winnable for him.
Did he reduce the quality again? Oh, I
Okay.
fucking hate this fucking lag Pacific shit.
Definitely a lot of kinks to iron out, but
Yeah, I gotta like
nonetheless,
I got
lovely little bit of recovery from Gen G as long
I
as Charon
wanted-
doesn't slip up
I
towards
mean,
B.
Yeah, that's the
I could have rested,
frag
but
that you
we
can't
need to finish
afford to let
Pacific,
go
man.
by the wayside. Oh, that's a nice
think so.
timing.
We need to
from
finish
Caron.
Pacific as soon as
RB,
possible.
He's going up
So
into
hopefully
nest.
tomorrow
Okay,
we'll do like
No,
that's pretty
like-
egregious. I'm not gonna lie, that's
Knife
pretty
out.
egregious.
what did I
30
say?
seconds. There's still a
Tomorrow?
chance. Oh no, RB. Ash hears him. He's trying to get in position. Yeah,
Thank
we'll
you.
have the offense.
Thank you, Ash. Somebody
Tomorrow,
switched on,
hopefully,
and that's the most important thing.
I can't focus with this
Where
shit.
you going, mate? Please.
Oh, that's what I.
Okay.
Oh.
Tomorrow,
I mean, Ash continues to deliver. As
tomorrow
mentioned by
we will
Paper
try to
Pin
deep
on the desk,
12
if you ever want
hours,
to motivate a Korean player, put
11:59,
him on the
because
bench
12's
for
the
one
limit
map, or one
on
series, rather,
Pacific.
and then watch him go crazy.
Because we gotta do this shiz.
That's a froth at the mouth just to put me back in,
And
coach.
thankfully, I
I
haven't
mean,
been
yeah,
spoiled
that's
again,
the kind
so.
of behavior you'll see from somebody picking Harbor usually. But
Maybe
it's
that's-
starting to come into a bit more popularity.
Oh, Storm Surge against Locky. Oh my goodness, still with the judge. Quick with the flashes, and Danby finds his way back in.
Fudge, man.
Ash, hand in hand with Texture, this has been the duo to
I
hold
didn't
the
even go
A-side
over the
every
comps.
single day of the week, but it's not
You have
looking like
Nomshim's
it's
weird
a
shiz
normal
with
day
Danby on Phoenix.
in
He has
this
no idea what he's doing.
current situation. Danby wrapping around with a runner back, dealt with well by Texture, who's still alive.
Still trying to play around the pyramids
Fake flash.
too. Has enough ammo. Dodges the flash.
What is going on? Please,
Nobody
someone.
can come back into support. It's just so
And
far
then
off.
Gen G
You got
with
Ivy
the
still marking
Ash.
down doors too, and
Holy shit,
as
I'm
strange as it
fried.
might be,
Maybe I
Nongshim
should have
are
just called
still
it a day.
pretty much controlling the
We have
site.
Gen G on the
It's
Harvard
hilarious to watch how
Jet
many of these duels are
double
so
initiator
hard for
meta,
certain
which
people
is
to win.
alright.
And then
No
you switch to
sentinel.
Ivy's pop and he's just instant headshotting someone that's not even looking at him.
It's probably Nomshim 2-0 though.
I mean, I called it. You couldn't have had a better timing for the call there.
He's set up for it. He's not the agent that lurks around, so.
It's true. Francis going down there early on, biting the bullet, or several bullets, as the judge does sing out for him. Danby
The
does a
judge
good job on
sings
the
out
Phoenix
for
to
him, it's
follow up. I
crazy
mean, this is
line.
kind of what I was talking about on Pearl. I'm like, usually the Phoenix is the one to frag, and Neon's the one
Yeah,
that
but I
gets
don't want
sent
to see
the dots,
Nomshim in
but,
playoffs.
yeah,
I
a
don't
bit
want to
more
see Danby
normalcy
on
being
Neon. Like, what the
restored
fudge
on
is this
Breeze here.
shiz?
as normal as a Harbour v Harbour matchup can be in the Big 26. I mean, the only time I've ever
I
seen this
low-key think
before
I was
is
making some like
Icebox, maybe.
abysmal faces too.
Like,
Oh,
that
wow,
used to be a
yes.
thing. There was definitely a Harbour meta there, but yeah, outside of that, very niche indeed.
California? You say to hi my friend Gizmo there.
From where we are
Say hi
now
to
in
my
the
friend
current
Gizmo.
meta. Also a map which we don't
If you
see
go
too
back, I don't
often,
know.
but
Maybe you're staying here.
no, I will welcome some
Ah.
innovation, I suppose, from the teams.
GENG reset here. It's a rough start to the defense. You know, if you think
I don't know
about
why
win
it's-
conditions
okay, there
for
we go.
GENG, when you see Texture lock in a jet,
It's like for some
you're
reason
expecting
when
him
I
to
talk
get
like
rolling
this,
early and get onto
it
an
peaks
operator.
louder
He's
than
gonna
when
have
I
to wait a
talk
little
like
bit longer
this.
for that to be a factor.
I'm like aggressive.
GENG
I
are
don't
back
know.
on the eco.
Let's take a drink. Everyone
That
cheers.
is
Grab your drinks.
Definitely something I'm looking for. Saving for it here, 2.7k in the bank account.
It's like
There's still
water, bro.
time. Still only
like
early
water.
days.
Why is the bear there?
Nonetheless, it's going to be Nongshim to just try to scrounge up as many rounds as possible. So, bit approach again. And now they will check the corners as well. Ash quick with the high tide, but Francis alongside Dambi. Just a force to be reckoned with.
Those were the
It's
type of
interesting,
faces I was
it doesn't really
making
feel
on
like
the last
Nongshim's
one.
got a particularly deep playbook
What the
today.
fudge am I
Like
looking
they
at?
kind of just playing these new comps that they haven't played much before, and they're running a lot of the same kind of plays
Yeah.
over and over again, and just trusting that they can win the fights.
Decent
And it's
phantom
working
skin,
with a pretty
decent.
good degree of success.
Not the best, but
I mean, Nongshim is a very brawly team at the best of times.
what's the play, Genji? What's the
Fair
plan?
sentiment, and it's definitely true.
So
just
if
with
Genji
what we're seeing right
loses,
now as
we are
well.
tied with Nomshim, which is very
Trying to
bad for
support and play
head-to-heads.
around. It's Recon's outlet.
Unless Nomshim go like
Not
3-2.
too bad with the flash, but
I
look
know
at the
Nomshim
recovery.
played
Everyone's just
KRX,
supporting it, and then,
PRX.
unfortunately,
We have
some
to
whiff
play
shot from
Global
Genji as
Esports,
well,
which
so
will be
Nongshim
fire.
getting away with almost
But hopefully
without
it's
a
not like
scratch.
It was vintage Dambi movement. He
um,
gets the KO flash and he's like, I'm on
like,
Neon, it's just a reflex.
I can't speak,
He
bro.
just starts
I'm
bee
so
hopping in
freaking
circles.
clouded in my
It
mind.
doesn't matter what Asian he's playing. That's hilarious.
Hopefully it doesn't come down to
That's the highlight.
the final
That's
game
what
of the
we gotta slow down
playoffs.
and-
Global Esports versus Nomshim for a playoff spot. Because I know
Watch for
Global
Genji to do that.
Esports is in playoffs
This is the
because we
round where
got
they need to
spoiled
start
that
to
one
have some
time.
impact. It's what I was waiting for. Tex just got the op out. Hunter's Fury and the Reckoning ready to go. Same can be said for RB though.
But it's Nongshim and back in towards middle again. Ivy on the lurk. could be
Also, when we
quite
finish
deadly.
playoffs, or
Nonetheless,
finish groups, not
and
playoffs,
under the judge.
when we get
It's
to
once more
playoffs,
Francis down in the
I need to be
dumps.
He's just running
reminded
through double doors every single round.
of that one
Oh,
clip when I pulled up
that was
T1.
Texture's operator
Or not
debut.
T1,
And
Nomshim.
I don't know if he's going to get his
Excuse me.
hands on one for the foreseeable future now.
When I pulled up
Double entry from
Nomshim,
Ivy.
Margaret,
He's
and I thought I
considering the
got
pit.
spoiled.
And Nongshim, an easy B site after plant. As the Hunter's Fury does come in, it doesn't quite find its mark onto Dambi. No impact from the Sover ult there.
Okay,
I
Dambi,
say that,
show
he's
your ass
actually
out.
picked up the pit.
Okay, well, maybe that makes things a little bit more doable with 3v3 coming across. Ash
Let's
has
turn the
Reckoning,
tide.
which could be useful, but so does RB.
Can you hear that?
So
Like, this is
Pacific
what I hate
the
about
waves.
Pacific also. You can
I mean,
hear
that is
the
such a
the
good harbor ult.
non-English
this.
casters.
If they want to go
Just
through it, they're going to
ever
be
so
blind.
slightly.
There's the defender's harbor ult.
It doesn't make me
Oh.
schizophrenic like someone's playing a movie in
The
the
entire
end.
site kind of blocked off, but just a slight sliver enough for Dambi.
Player standing.
Who does get silenced at the end, but you're running out of time now,
They have no
Genji.
time, bro.
Yeah.
And
Far
your
too
shock
much
darts
time
are
bought
short.
by the harbor ult, but really the round was won again by Ivy. Ivy is just winning this game for Nongshim. Double entry into the B site. Zinx
Yeah,
needed
Ivy's
to
going
trade
off.
there. Texture needed to get something
Ivy's
done
going
with the op.
off.
It's the first time this game that he's had his hands on it.
Yeah.
And it's you know, the
Oh,
most
that's why I
chill
wanted
Red
to. Yeah, I
Bull
wanted to
clutch
check my
ever by
settings
X-Ross, sitting inside window
under
there.
audio.
Yeah, one shot dart. That didn't even reach the spike, by the way, but
It was the aura, okay?
yes,
Yeah, it looks good.
Genji had to respect it.
Looks
Another
good.
buyback through for
Output,
Genji
bit
here once
rate.
again. Texture and Zinx
Who
on the
cares?
B site.
I think this round maybe it's going to be an offense.
No idea what that
But
any of that shit
really
means.
do have to watch out.
No
Running
idea.
back, really something to contend with. Actually just slows it down for now, but it's just perhaps a bit of recon work. Pull the rotations
I swear
across.
if it
Gen G are
decreased the
starting to move.
quality.
That's great util from Zinx. He shuts down the drone.
Civic, you're making me
Forces
schizophrenic.
Nongshim into an uncomfortable position. The fragment pushes the runner back straight into texture. Drone to clear out middle gear now by Larkia. Doesn't see Ivy, who may get another great time.
If I have my mic like this, right?
Oh, speaking of,
Or is it
quick
having it
timing
out
now
here?
onto the A site, especially with the
There's a
neon
very
in
big
hands,
vo-
the judge not
very
quite
big volume
able to
difference.
prevent it from coming online. Swapped and upgraded to a Phantom
I
as
can have
well.
it like
There
this
goes
close.
Ivy.
This is a good
Once
volume.
again with the lurks. Lakia trying to push on through. It's done well to take
Maybe
down
a little
couple
lower
for
because I
now,
can see
but
it in my
oh, the
face.
cove.
Pause.
Ivy taking down texture too. It's just Lakia with low
Yeah, I'm not gonna
ammunition,
say it, but or
trying to
this is
keep
the
his
sun.
distance, trying to
It's
isolate
touching
as
my
much
beard
as
now.
possible or
Yeah, this
save
mic is pissing me
now.
off. I should never disabled it
calls it
because now
that
I'm
it's
feeling
going
like
to-
self-conscious.
Inconceivable to
Even though I
pick up the round
tested
here.
like 10
I mean, the round
times.
starts so well for Gen G. B execute completely cancelled by the KO utility. Texture kills the run it back for free. But the pivot back across towards that A site. Karen goes down for free without getting anything done at close range with the judge.
he
and then
shooting at
Ivy
his
once
teammate?
again just
Bro.
shooting a player with his knife out for what feels like the 4th time in 7 rounds.
What? What are you talking
Got to
about?
start to catch up to.
I mean, it's a player who's notorious for lurking. And he just keeps getting away with it every round. I mean, I say getting away with it, he's fantastic on the timing. He dodged
Francis
the
no
drone
skin.
So well that
You gotta
round.
love it, man. You gotta
But
love
at
it.
what point do you get shot in that same spot? It's not even the same player, to be fair, but like, that's another one. He's killed Texture for free as well.
Timeout.
What's his
Unreal.
name?
It's chopped,
It
bro. I
definitely
might watch another
is.
one. Who's next? I can't
Doing
pull it
well.
out because I'll get spoiled.
But
I'll have to
for
like
Gen
cover
G,
my
you know,
eyes.
for a map that they picked,
I'm exactly
Is it
right.
the
Like, if I'm
stream
Gen
that
G's
I
coaching
fell
staff here,
asleep
this is
to
our
or
second
no?
time out,
That's the
and I'm
wrong
saying, what are we
phrasing of
doing,
words.
guys? You know, like this is our defense. We've had such a great
The
start
one
to some of
that
these rounds,
I have
but
no
in the mid-round, we're
recollection
just falling
over.
apart. Gen G have got to wake up.
Maybe. I can't
as much
read
as
that
we
language,
saw
bro.
signs of life in map number 1, this is
I mean, it's back to the GE doldrums again with the first series, unfortunately, you know? Like, you look at how that first map of Pearl went, and you look at the fact that it's a 13-8, springboarded off the crazy bonus and follow-up couple of rounds that they won. Like, that's when they got a big streak of rounds, Gen G.
I'm
But outside of
schizophrenic,
that,
bro.
it's felt very convincingly like it's going the way of Nongshim.
I can make
kinda
it
risky to pick a
blue.
breeze at this
What?
point, but gonna have to try either way. So possible blade storm now. Texture pops it. Wants to explore
like
down
yellow,
middle,
though.
perhaps find
The
Ivy
yellow's kind of
somewhere.
hard to see
Again, they've hit
sometimes
the
on
entire
white.
team with the KO knife. Like, these kind of starts to the round should be able to inform you of exactly where you want to be going. This is a very nice setup inside of middle
Wait, if I
for
draw...
Gen G. Nongshim not dissuaded by the fact that
No, you can't see
Gen
that.
G have got some great information here.
Starting to keep an eye out for Ivy anywhere.
Yeah, they're really looking for him, aren't they?
The
Saves for the
singularity
fragment just to try to
and
delay as much as possible.
Shadow Bree.
Ooh, high tide as well.
Nongshim waiting inside of A main. There's no information on the B
Yeah,
side of the
it's
map
so
for Gen G.
chopped, bro.
They're getting a little bit more nervous that Elbow is contested here.
It's cooked.
And
I
that's
guess we
where
watch
Ivy will
one
have
more.
space to
This
walk
is
into
only
middle and
8:30.
get another kill.
Ooh. Texture.
I need a
Quick
couple
with the
minutes to
reply.
shower,
But that's all Nongshim
change.
really wanted at the end of the day.
3
They're
hours
playing up
30.
against an eco, so waiting out the utility and then pushing across.
I should have
They
time for one
found
more.
the round off of those little
Might as
kills.
well.
Just Karin left. Onto the Sheriff as well.
I
It's
mean,
getting
again, it
close,
just feels like Nongshim, similar to the Pearl attacking side of just keeping things simple. It's been a lot of the time A splits or A executes. The only thing that really changes, a lot of the time it's 1-4 as well with Ivy on the lurk. The only thing that really changes is the timing and what they're doing in kind of some of these micro situations. And a lot of that is coming down to the individual players.
Which is why, again, just kind of let Nongshim cook. I know it's strange. it's the whole Phoenix Neon conundrum, but Ivy is still Ivy.
7-1 for Nongshim.
Spike is geeking
Another
out.
chance for, I mean, Gen G to do something. They got the pit. I was going to say, I want to see, the op come out, but
It's attack
Have the
side
money
breeze,
for it.
bro. We're cooked.
we got to just rely on the 5
We are
here.
cooked.
Texture's got to get into the game, man. I feel like the Jet pick has been so hit or miss for a lot of players, even players that used to be phenomenal on the Agent.
Yeah, we're in
And
a
are
neon
known for
meta.
the Agent in some regard,
Going
are
into
having
a
a really
Phoenix
tough
meta.
time making it work in this meta.
And
The
Phoenix's
only one
ult will
that I
get
can think of
nerfed.
who has somewhat made it work is
And
something
his
like
Molly and Wall
Yeah.
will get nerfed, so he can't break
But in
Killjoy
other regions,
ult.
there's some fantastic
And then
players
we'll
on the
head
Jet
to
that are having big impact. So I feel like it can work in this
we'll
meta.
head
It's
to a
just that
one
some of
duelist
these Jets in Pacific are
soon
having
to
a really
be
tough time at the moment.
double
Again, it is
Senti
Pacific, where
once
you got
the
teams like
outrage of
Nongshim who
the
have
Sentinel
been
buff comes through.
quite aggressive
Liked him.
previous rounds, but now with the op online for Texture, thanks to a teammate perhaps, able to leg Ivy down and low.
Francis is on the operator here, as you would expect. Arkia spotting out the cross as the orb goes in towards middle. Nongshim pushed away. They're going to once again
Loki was like
rely on
this.
going towards this A side of the map, and Zinx is ready to cancel with the knife. Drone goes forward first.
With my
that will be
hand
the
under
knife
my
in response,
stomach.
but then you've got the KO ult to follow up.
And at the end on my, you know, when I need to piss.
So
I was
Nongshim
gonna piss myself, oh
shouldn't
gosh.
be regrouping around this, but they are.
I was about to pull out the
Francis
cup
okay,
that's near
swaps
me.
over to the Phantom now.
Dart is still there for Lakia.
Nah, but
Got
I would have,
multiple
yeah.
flashes and a fragment for Zinx, as well as his ult, and Texture is looking for the opening here.
Technically, this should be GENG's to have.
Nice.
Nice.
Opening shot by Texture.
Okay.
Second one, not quite. Oh no, and getting caught out mid-utility now. What's Lakia gonna do? Trying to play around the wall, around the tide. He can get behind just enough. Might be able to come up with a couple more kills, but no. X-Ross has other
We just
plans.
reboot him?
Ash picks Zinx back up, and then you're down for the 2v3. Kind of know where your opponents are, but still you need to take those fights. They're
Okay,
trying to go
where
split
is our
back off across,
guy?
but Francis
And
still able to
GG.
frag out. Repositions around the pyramids, and that's going to be audio cues now. Ash trying to bait his opponents out into the open.
Like, bro, he's
but
literally looking at
it's
it.
time. Ultimately working against GENG. Sets it up, but the snakebite confirms the kill.
He was
Another
literally
round
like
for
this,
Nongshim.
just looking at the spike.
Ivy somehow gets 2 kills after being legged at the start of the round. Like, this guy
Legged?
is
Are you
unbelievable right
legged?
now. Texture gets the opening kill.
You're
with the
lying
op.
here,
You get
too.
your KO ultimate out.
Awesome.
Ivy finds this kill on Karen on the lurk. This kill... Oh, we're not actually going to get to see it. I'm surprised about that. The kill that was kind of egregious, to be honest, was Francis swinging backside onto Zinx, who had a flash out.
Yeah.
'Cause
Still
Lakia
master
pushed
winners,
right side,
man.
And it just, those are the
They're
kind
still
of kills that
master
you look
winners.
at and you feel like GENG, there's just not good communication on the team right now. Like, there should be a
Master
crossfire
winners
established, but that's the
versus
kind of kill
master
that is just
winners.
free.
Looks like it's back.
Oh.
Okay, Texture, hang on. Look,
There we go.
Threefold, maybe more. Ivy.
But is it too
Alongside
late?
X-Ross have been blocked off by the Viper's pit. Oh, in fact, X-Ross, unless he walks into the pit, he's pretty much stuck.
Finally, Texture's woken
Is
up.
it too late?
It's taken 10 rounds of
This dude's
freeze
stuck.
for him to have impact.
Or can you like Hunter Siri back
No.
into Windows?
He's not
Do
going to
that
have
crazy.
much more of a defensive side to really disrupt Nongshim. He's going to have to start to get it going on the attack.
It is
For the
attack
most
sided.
part,
Could say that.
he can drag GENG into 3 or 4 rounds on this defensive side, and they could get a pistol, then maybe it's game on.
Good a time as any.
2 and 9.
Move on to timing as well. Now the 0 point pretty much confirms Ivy. Trying to get a good read for where this guy's positioned. Ash for the trade. X-Ross spotted out by middle.
Nice.
Texture. There we
1,000
go.
kills, Ivy.
Mr. 4K.
Oof.
Yeah, vintage from him. Just phenomenal shots on the Guardian over on elbow. Not easy shots to be hitting either. Francis is full strafe. Trying to go
Days.
for a circle jump. Immediate flick onto RB there, and then dodges the curveball to deal with Danby. Catches X-Ross on the
That's
target.
diffed.
That's
That's
gorgeous
dissed.
from Texture. Thousands killed from Ivy there, only his 2nd year in Pacific.
That's pretty disgusting.
A main control for Nongshim once again. It's a 1-4. Ivy on the lurk. He's 14 and 5. Feels like he's got about 1,000 kills on this attacking side of Breeze so far. Kind of destroying GENG right now.
Inclined to agree. the screen down, then Nongshim start to make their advances. High Tide comes back forward, but a little bit late. Ash just enough to be able to break down Dambi's run it back, but ooh, IV Francis now swarming all across. Viper's Pit blocks off door as well.
Yeah, Pit across double doors, going to make it very hard to get back in on the retake, and all of the entries go the way of Nongshim. GENG, it just feels helpless for them. On this defensive side, Ivy
Holy
gets sticked
shiz.
again, and still gets another kill.
Okay, the shorty will be the one that finally does him, but at this point, second last of the first half, I mean,
It's
you're
not
gonna be
even, the
able to
round's not
really
even
hang
done
on to
yet.
this op for that much
The
longer.
half's not even done yet.
Need to. You'd love to drop Lakia a rifle here. And interestingly enough,
Oh
even
my
though
God.
Nongshim has got plenty of money, they're not going to hunt Texture down. Maybe not wanting to give him the Blade Storm.
Yeah. Hopefully not, but nonetheless, once again, Nongshim able to shuffle through just as soon as the smokes, the walls all come down.
See RB going looking for the kill there because he's one off his reckoning. Just another execute on that A site where Nongshim run in and Ivy gets 2 kills on people not looking at him. Hey, at least 6 was looking at him, but he still died.
Oh no. GENG in shambles, but we'll see if they can pick themselves up on this final round of the first half. Where is Ivy headed?
It's just, I mean, they're just going to keep 1-4ing. It's 1-4, A main control.
Oh, we're cooked.
Lucky, he's lucky to be alive, I got to be honest. He's trying to make a bit of a heroic play there.
Why do we
Minimal
just keep
damage,
watching this,
so
dude?
perhaps still okay. GENG really want to remove Ivy now. In with a flash, but he still takes down at least one.
How, bro?
And that's your harbor.
KO Knife again, scanning a couple of players.
That is
from
our
Nongshim
harbor,
inside of
thank you.
A main. I mean, I feel like
That's
GENG
their
know
Viper.
what is on the cards here from Nongshim, but they still are just having a tough time of holding it a lot of the time. Hunter's Fury there for Lakia. Got the
I'm
fragment
fucking
from
pissed
Zinx
off.
and an orb put up by Karen from the other side of the map. Drone going looking for information. Spots out multiple players. Like RB and Dambi were just facing in the open. There's the Hunter's Fury.
It should be beaming. Okay.
Okay.
One down, at least. Rotation should be coming through soon enough as well.
What is happening? What is Nongshim doing right now?
They're
They
literally
are so
gaming, bro.
speechless,
Leave them
man.
alone.
Circling back and forth. 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
And now they're beginning to make their move silently, swiftly. Karen out by doors.
Okay.
Just has an extra angle, one that wasn't considered. Still, at least a spike gets planted, but Lakia beginning to make his move, and the snake bite decays them just enough for him to collect on the final few kills.
I'm so confused, but look, you'll take every round that you can
Nongshim
get
don't
as
give a
GENG.
shiz.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't give a shiz, blood.
I like the approach. The flash to clear out Ivy inside of middle is something that could have done them a lot of favors if they had mixed that in a lot earlier in the half.
Yes.
Still goes 1 for 1 there. But yeah, I don't even know what was going on for Nongshim there. They were running around in circles.
Who's 2 and
in A main,
11? Who's 2
getting
and 11?
Hunter's Fury. Francis is just completely
Show me
open
who's
to
2
middle,
and
even though
11.
Ivy's died ages ago.
If they had committed to it, they actually might have been able to take the side early, but who knows?
Yeah, I can't explain that one. All I can tell you is that Nongshim is up 9-3 in
I
one
can't
of the
read
weirder
that.
games and weirdest series of Valorant that
Yeah,
I've seen in a while.
That's my face right now.
Yeah.
The one on the left. Okay.
18 and
Jeez.
7 for Ivy on the attacking side. I'm gonna say
1.5
Yeah.
kills
14 of those
around.
shooting people in the side of the head.
I believe you. And you know, the other thing that I'm thinking about
It's
is just
upside
also
down,
the
blood.
fact that while Nongshim
Tell
do
him
have
it's
the
upside
potential
down.
to close this series out 2-0 right
Bro, it's
now,
upside down.
it's also how once again things might be thrown into chaos
They're not
in
winning,
this
bro.
group. GENG actually, you know,
I wonder what the
still have a
bracket will
chance
look
of
like.
maybe not making it to playoffs.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
They're playing KRX next, Team Secret then.
Yeah,
you
I
also
mean,
got to consider GE here.
they lose to
We
GG,
see it.
then they beat Paper X, then they look honestly
Yeah.
pretty disappointing in this series. It's impossible to get a read on GENG.
but still, I mean, it's the
What
head-to-head.
degree? I mean, Secret is not a bad team right now, to be honest,
Yes.
on every other map.
Precisely.
I know they you know,
Can't read
people
that.
have a certain expectation around Team Secret, but I have to say, I've been impressed at least half of the maps that they've been playing so far this stage. There shouldn't be a walkover for Gen G, especially not
Just
when
one
they're playing
pistol.
like this.
Oh, okay.
Zinx has once again scanned the entire team with his knife, and once again, Nongshim has not cared.
While they're trying to position themselves around the B-Link for now, at
You got a
least.
flash or something?
Should be a potential swing soon enough. And there they go. Oh, come on. Dabby! Double kill found!
There's a whole setup. Gen G sees them all walking down elbow, and Nongshim, like every time they get scanned, they just keep
Alright.
walking. They're like, oh, you saw our whole team in A main on attack. We're gonna hit A anyway.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know how Gen G wasn't able to pick up those kills, you know, towards the stairs. But either way, now you're back towards middle.
Player
Oh no, it's Ivy again.
Yeah, he's too good, isn't he? It's 5 sheriff.
Okay,
This was
almost
a
threw
5
up there.
sheriff fight, wasn't it? For Nongshim.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I could like sleep after that meal.
perhaps except for like RB or someone here and there. But either way, now it's Lakia's
Are these the players'
turn
crosshair or just
as the lone survivor,
Just getting scared.
and he's getting circled around as well.
switch
Billy.
to someone else?
Could be a big
Oh,
clutch
it's
for
just
the last
default
year of
crosshair?
Valorant. He's
Oh no,
having a
his
good
is a
game so far.
dot.
Would love to see it. Play around
So
the
it's their own
pillars.
crosshair.
Dambi is
It's not gonna be.
relatively low enough for that sheriff to.
Flash!
You're starting to hear sharks circling around though, and now that makes you a
Ow.
bit nervous. The pressure of perhaps too much. Nongshim, double digits on the pistol.
Who
Yeah,
is that
a pistol
dude?
that- look, if you're looking for
Okay.
strat ideas as an up-and-coming team in Valorant, this is one you should probably just give it a miss.
Nongshim have also just gotten every single pistol today.
No, Gen G won one, I think. Did they not? Oh, I think out of the first series.
Might be.
I think I'm thinking of the first series. Yeah.
So they have the most accurate pistols in the world?
It's been a crazy day.
Oh,
It has.
awesome.
Well, I mean, crazy series. The series definitely is quite puzzling to piece through.
I'm just getting the sense that Nongshim they think they can do anything and they're going to win this game.
Then they can't be stopped. Especially when Ivy's looking like this. So, especially on the defensive side, you really want to keep him in check. That's what Texture's there for, but now it's just the pistols.
Dan be ready with the reactive hot hands as Ash picks up the orb. Texture
Damn,
active inside of elbow. He's once again bought himself a sheriff.
Nothing much else seen across the map, though.
Waiting for a push or a reaction for Nongshim, if anything. One way deployed by RB. As the wall being pumped
Oh
up and
my
down by Gen
gosh.
G.
heal them,
Trying to
heal
force
them.
out something from Nongshim looking for information.
Viper, Molly, heal yourself.
And as Francis walks into A main looking for information here, it's the perfect timing to find
Oh
out
my
that Gen
God.
G is not going A at all. So the rotations are coming across.
Yeah, so they will, bait the reaction out from Nongshim, and it's one that kind of hurts Gen G in the process. Straight into the B site. Ivy's already prepared with Snakebite, and the orb comes up. Oh my goodness, you're just dashing into your death. What are we doing?
30 seconds.
More shots fired across,
Never mind.
30 seconds remaining. The wall has come up, and no one can really do much. They walk past it, they get slowed, they get peppered full of holes. Nongshim up to
Is he
11.
just 15? Oh.
It's only an eco round, guys.
No, it's
So
not.
it's all good. Don't worry about it.
This
They're
is
on a bye now.
a massive gap between the teams.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
They're cooked.
I'm kind of confused by Gen G's approach on this map as well, because it felt like they figured it out. They're like, okay, we play double duelist and we put Zinx on a duelist, right? And now we're just forcing him to play like Senti Initiator and just like making him very uncomfortable. Like he's done all of his best work as a secondary duelist on Gen G. And now we're putting him on KO, which like he's hit every knife, but I need him to go shoot some people, man.
I can't
Type
tell
shiz,
you,
blood.
but yeah,
Type shiz.
I don't.
Take flight.
Why don't you just
Hopefully
hit
get an
something?
interview or something, maybe a post-game conference. But for now, drone out from Nongshim. We'll see if
Or
this
wait, can I
Gen G
do
buy can
this?
amount to much.
Yeah, walking up
No.
elbow, there's a 3-man setup over here for Nongshim. Do have a couple of Guardians in play. RB throws out the one-way.
A is called clear by Francis. The man is still on the stinger, and this is just all the information that Milkship want.
What if I
Ivy.
do
He's looking
this?
for a pick. Oh, hello, Lakia.
Oh, he gets it as a
He
fadeaway.
keeps going there.
Okay.
When they know the whole map's clear, he's Wing into elbow.
Didn't really change.
Maybe just to allow for Genji to think it was
It's
just
mostly
Ivy.
the same.
And one Sova.
Exactly the same.
Francis in position up behind.
So we can just keep
Okay,
it there.
we've got walls
for
and
now.
smokes coming back up. Genji just
30
trying to,
seconds left.
unfortunately, put boots on the ground to their own demise. Look at those Guardian shots. Just beautiful
Okay,
from Nongshim.
that
puts
was
them
our,
up on top of series point.
Match point.
Best round yet. Best round
Aye.
yet.
I'm
I'm
speechless.
gonna get
I actually could
delusional
not, I
in
couldn't
a
tell you what's
second.
happening in this game, man. This is
People are
crazy.
leaving. No, I'm kidding.
He gets I
Chill your
cannot
ass out
believe he
on
gets
that
that
shit.
kill, and he's reloading his sheriff, running into elbow when Francis has the whole map.
What? I don't know what to
Don't
make
say
of
that
this
again.
macro.
People
I
aren't
really
leaving.
don't. I'm actually seeing audience members leave the stage because I don't know. Well, 12-3, Genji with the force up. Show us something. We saw texture
It's
just
Breeze,
insanely
bro,
pop off
Breeze.
the Guardian
We
several
picked
rounds
Breeze, they
ago.
picked Attack and destroyed us.
There goes oh, Charon!
Test!
Here we go.
Now Ivy, next up to bat, it's going to be a double swing.
Test!
Hits these every day of the week, right?
Let's go. Yes,
This
he
is
does.
louder.
Almost. He
Okay.
did tag RV down to low. That's enough information
I don't know
for Genji,
what
Genji to
changed
say, let's send it packing
for,
over to the A site. Smokes up. Oh, but X-Ross is
I don't
hiding
know, man.
inside of
I
it.
don't know.
Oh my goodness. Calm as ever. Takes down texture like nobody's business. Oh, swaps on towards Ash. Is this it?
They just want to go home.
Are we done here? Lakia says it's not. Ooh, hit by the snake bite though. Slight collision against his teammate, and now it's just RB.
Let's turn the tide. He wants to go home.
Set to cross and
Wow,
right into
okay.
Ivy's
Let's see the
open
groups. Let's see the
arms.
groups.
The game is done. I am not
I'll
sure
just keep it
what
there
we
for now.
witnessed on this pick of Breeze, but it definitely wasn't it. Meanwhile,
Lock
for
in, lock in,
Nongshim,
lock in.
despite the on-roll
What is this? What is this?
up here,
I think the
sad.
problem is now me
I
and
don't
you
know.
are at the bottom of the leaderboard. The overall leaderboard is going to be was just that.
RRQ? Ooh, 5. I won't be here for that one. This is goated. We're going 0-5, aren't we? Oh, Team Secret's in here? They're
Fluke
gonna get
loss that
killed.
they seem to have every year. You know, last year it was Zeta. Years prior it was Team Secret, and then they're
Brother,
just like back
show
to
me the
going to globals
groups.
and doing well there.
And
So
GE's loss
Show
against
me the
Herrick.
groups.
How
how
is
is
it
that
gonna
going
Here.
to? Sure, full sense.
Full Sense and T1 haven't faced off yet. That'll be banger. Okay. Oh, shiz. Genji are in the red. Oh, shiz. We're gonna get eliminated. Aren't we? I don't know, man, because I'm sitting here looking at my mic and it's pissing me off. Okay, one more. How do I do this? Oh! Okay, chill. It is this one, right? It should be. And now I got this shiz to deal with. I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Oh no!
I don't even know how I did that.
That's like your age difference with Paper Thin. That's crazy.
That is true.
All right.
Where are the matches?
Last
RQ
question.
versus Full Sense. Full Sense.
Let's put it up on the screen. It's going to get a little bit harder now. What is the combined total of international?
I don't care. I don't care. I'm pissed off at my fudging mic not working. Oh, it opened here. Let's do another test. Why am I not saying anything? Oh, okay, chill. It is this one, right? It should. I don't even know how I did that.
That's like your age difference with Paper Thin. That's crazy.
That is true.
All right.
Where are the matches?
Last
RQ?
question.
Like, it sounds fine. It sounds the same. But on OBS, it's fudging diluting me saying it's quieter. And it's fudging pissing me off. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna fudge and lose it. Anyway, RRQ full sense or change for full sense.
Today's matchup. RRQ.
My fudging
RRQ
pillow is falling
started
apart.
with 2 wins here in stage 1, but their playoffs are still not secure because last week they ended up dropping their first match to
Yeah, it was
T1.
against T1,
and
bro.
right now they're not looking the strongest we've seen this team in a while.
We know the potential of this team. We know that they have the skill to make it to international events. But last week against T1, it was not
They should
a
make
convincing
playoffs.
performance from this very experienced
probably
squad.
will.
I want to see a bounce back this week. They have a tough opponent across the stage from them, and they're going to need all their
My
power
phone.
to lock playoffs today.
Well, they really are.
I'm
This is
gonna
going to be
fall.
another big test for RRQ, who continue to try to find their footing. Like you said,
No
we
messages,
know the
okay.
capabilities of these players.
Why
They
is
have
my
been able to put
brightness
that
so
on
high?
display, but in glimpses so far in stage 1. We need
Ah,
to
that's
see
what I need to do,
consistency
thank
across the board for this squad. That is what they were operating with when they lifted a trophy. That's what they were operating with when they defeated the core of this full sense team and denied them access to Champions Paris.
Yeah, exactly. And Full Sense, formerly Talent, at least with this core, definitely want their revenge. To be denied going to Champions, that must hurt so bad, especially after a glorious stage 2 last year. But they are also having a magnificent
Let's go,
stage 1
Primi.
this year, especially with Leviathan joining
Get outta
this
here.
roster. He's slotting in just nicely with the rest of his team.
Yeah, he's just been so incredible to see.
Yeah,
We're
there's
always
no one
wondering,
there.
okay, you know, what's
Did they
gonna be
tell
kept
us what's
full
happening?
sense as they have this kind of merger coming through, and Leviathan has just looked impeccable for this squad. So a fantastic choice, this great decision making from Cruz, who's
We
now
could
back
go 4-0
as
today.
a player and in his own right. Has
We could
also
maybe
been
finish
very,
first
putting up
seed.
Very solid numbers.
What I
in his own
hope
performance.
doesn't
I think we
happen
might even be seeing Cruz kind of in a bit of a
is
renaissance
what we
because
saw
he's looking a lot
spoil
better than he
global
was last year.
esports.
Yeah, absolutely. I think
They
Cruz coming
finished
back for this
third,
team was
right?
such a perfect move.
They
You
wouldn't
can
be up
see
there
his
then.
leadership on the
They would
server,
finish
see how
if
much the
global
rest of the
esports
guys on that
finished
team
third.
respect him,
So
listen
down
to his
here,
calls wholeheartedly.
they would
I
face
think
the
this
second
was just
seed
the
of
perfect
our
change
group,
for this team.
this group.
That must be so magical
And if
for
we
a
don't
coach,
beat
'cause we see all
T1
the coaches end
and
up raging
become,
because players aren't
first
following the
seed,
goddamn
it's
game
full
plan.
sense.
But now, coach stepping out of that coaching booth is like, look, I'm just going to join
that
you guys
sucks.
and
That's
tell
such
you
a
everything
insane
that you need to do.
matchup.
It's just a matter of time before
But
Alex
it's
does it.
literally like,
Maybe he did win
Ah,
the skirmish
Dave,
it
last
just
year.
shows you
Dave
how
for that.
something on my face.
It's can also give
I
you a
want him to
different
keep his
perspective.
Is there like a line there?
But yes, that would be amazing to watch him.
It's
any of
such
the
a,
coaches
it just
step in
shows you
with
how
the boys
good
here.
Pacific
Jovi as
is.
well also
And how
has that
stacked the
potential. He's done
region
it, like
is
you
compared to
mentioned, Seth,
America's.
over in the
Can you
offseason.
imagine America's right
I
now?
think for Cruz, him going to
America's
the
is
coaching booth to
Lev,
kick off will really have given him a
MIBR,
different perspective on the team. You know, you see a lot more.
and
from
on
that
the other
coaching
group
booth.
it's like
You're able to
Peru.
reflect a lot more easily on the mistakes. So I think that will have been a nice learning experience for him. And you can see coming back just how sharp and decisive the calls are. You don't see anyone
If we're doing
really
like
looking lost on the
I
tee
can't
box. I
move
think Cruz
anymore.
has a
If we're doing
tight
like
leash on this
statistically
team
the
and
ones
really
to
knows
make
how
it,
to
it's like
use all of
G2,
that young Thai potential that he's
Sen,
surrounded himself with.
He's
look
talked
at
about it
NRG.
before after the game. So sometimes they do get let off the leash a little bit, and he has to rein them back in, which
Yeah.
can take a round or two. So those
But I
types
can't
of
even name
decisions
6,
you do not
like,
want to be
8
giving
teams for
over to
this shit.
RRQ, because at any moment, I mean, it feels like a pressure cooker. They could just explode at any moment. So you need to make sure
And you're
you are
telling
gonna
me
be playing a game here if
playoffs
you want to continue to
with
put up very solid
literally in
performances.
Pacific
RRQ,
is,
remember what is on the line. You
if
lifted
I
a
were to
trophy
guess like
last
on
year.
statistics,
Scott
full
did not. You
sense,
played 3 best of
T-
5 to try to qualify to
T-
Santiago.
1,
Didn't make it. You're looking for another
KRX,
trophy. You're looking
Gnome
to get
Shim,
Crazy Guy back on
Paper,
home soil.
X,
Ho Chi Minh City in those finals.
over here,
And if they
RRQ,
stumble here, then that last slot
easy
of
group, easy group,
Omega
easy group.
is very much up for the
Global
grabs.
esports we know.
Yeah, absolutely. This could
Well,
go
that-
either
this-
way. We have
this-
the agent selects
this
coming
is
through
like
now. For
the
RRQ,
group,
they're
right?
running the
This
same
is one
composition
group.
that we saw them lose to T1.
And then over here,
13-8 on this map. No changes.
who's in
They're
the running
backing that
really?
KO. Full sense though. what
full
was that
sense
Phoenix
T1
KO?
RQ, and then
Yeah,
who's
I mean,
in the running
Remy
right
just
now?
gonna be slotting into that one. Jit Boys
Zeta and
continues
one
to be
other
very
team is
consistent
O2.
on the
Is it
Neon.
Team
Yeah.
Secret?
And I think that's everything
that
you
mean
really want.
DF
You don't have
Amaranth?
to be dominant. You just have to have a pulse. You have to be steady with your performances.
It
and
might
that's what
be
I'm looking
because
for
Zeta
from Bunyan,
plays
because you're
T1.
going in, you are now the lone Jemkin can
Ouch.
sort of operate as a
It
pseudo
might
one
be
with this chamber
DFM.
if he gets going. But you
Because
need,
Zeta
you
will
need to have
lose to
Mondiet rather than have
T1 and
this
be 0-4.
incredible
And there's
impact
no
from
way
RRQ.
Team Secret be full
Definitely.
sense.
I think Jemkin on the chamber,
no,
this
Team
is
Secret
a
is
good
over
sign
here.
that they're continuing with this comp right
Who's
now.
the
But you're
other
right,
forgettable
Mondiet
team?
is one player we haven't seen be unleashed all month. So I
Ah.
wonder what's going on with this team right now, and if today is the day where he is going to be stepping
Remy
it up.
I
on
want
the
to see the Mondiet
Phoenix.
from when he first joined RRQ. After he was on Paper X, he came in, he played versus Paper X, and he dropped an ace in the first pistol round.
Okay,
and
if
he
it is
started
3
tearing ass with that neon.
maps
I want to see
that go
more
to
of
like
that today.
deep,
Oh yeah, we love that,
We
Terran.
might
All
be
right, we're going to
cooked.
send it over to
Can you
Capstairs.
please
Got Quack
start?
and Pilski.
Engines revving as we head over onto Pearl.
Yeah, both teams backing themselves
like
with the
30
comps that
minutes to
they've already
shower
been
and get
playing.
ready.
That is a cheeky cam if I've ever
Hopefully
seen
I have
one. I
time.
don't even know if I've ever seen that cam before from Leviathan on the attacking side to see all of mid. RRQ did go for a flash play into mid in their previous pistol
the
round
quality,
on defense
'cause
that
it
caught
fools me a
T1
lot.
completely off guard.
Alright.
Good sense walking in towards R, only a trademark holding it together over there.
A main being taken,
Right.
however.
Chamber on that
But if
info mine
RRQ,
over
they're
there.
in contention
Trademark
to
can be
get
heard here by Full Sense, and
second
Leviathan's on the
seed.
lurk. It's just going to be a pretty simple 1-4A split here from Full Sense.
Simple push and a fragment to try and hold them off. Mondiet has
Keep in
arrived as well.
mind,
He does have
if
a
we
frenzy
lose
close-range
this,
shots, but to keep
RRQ
things
have
on,
the
it's gonna be
head-to-head,
Premier
and we still
Leviathan
have to
drawing
play
first
T1.
blood. A main being held just makes things so much
Which
better.
means we could
Mondiet
drop
goes down
maybe to
even.
Every
4th.
time an RRQ player peaks, they just get
Because we
one-shot.
would be
Full Sense
3-2.
looking as sharp as ever, but very battered and
No,
bruised,
but
making
we
their
have
way through
head-to-head
the map.
against
Cushy
like
with Sheriff
DFM
in
and
hand.
everyone,
Got
so
2 stars on
I
Xvero to
think
try to
we
get onto
we
this fight, but
are
Full Sense in the
qualified now.
5-on-2, not giving them much of anything.
Yeah, you mentioned those bruises, but it doesn't feel like it's gonna be a factor in this retake. Despite the Sheriff in Cushy's hand,
Nice shot.
despite the
Oh.
recon that's been tossed out, doesn't feel like he really has much more left to say in this round, despite a lovely little flick here and there. It's still gonna be Full Sense with the pistol.
Well, RRQ won a lot of those pistols, but still started the halves quite poorly up against T1 as they were eco'd on the second round 3 times in a row. This time not going to have the hot start in terms of winning the pistol that they had previously. Going to have to just take an eco and look towards that first gun round, but Full Sense looking as sharp as ever. See why a lot of teams are hyped about this team. A win over RRQ would be, again, a tick
How
in the
is
book
no
of
one
Full
here
Sense.
for
The
this
problem is
legendary
RRQ's
matchup,
not
bro?
in great form. I think you
should've
actually do have to
invited
kind
me
of
there.
wait to see the game against T1
I
at the
can't
end
go,
of
I
the
don't
group
have a
for Full Sense to
password.
get kind of a true test for them, because the rest of the opponents they've had in this group haven't really put up much of a fight yet.
Yeah, that's a fair statement. Full Sense would be the first big Titan,
Nice.
apart from T1 as well, but I mean, other than the slight
Looks
attempt
like
to take a main, it's just still going to be Full
Remy
Sense being able
needs
to
to die to get his
overrun the
ult.
entire site.
Yeah,
He
they haven't
needs to
played
trade with
Pearl
his,
for a little while. It was in
fade,
their
the
first
guns.
series that they did play it against
He needs to
DFM, and
die.
looked quite good for them. DFM picking it into Full Sense, although it was a winnable game for DFM. RRQ, on the other hand, did debut this comp, a change up into the double in just their last game against T1, and had some very good rounds, I have to say, particularly the attacking side, and some of the prep on the pistols was looking great against T1. But they're playing
What, they
against
don't
a bit of
wanna
a
lose their
different
gun?
style here
There
for
you
Full
go.
Sense.
Right, with the
No,
Phoenix and the
Nope.
Neon coming in, but
that's a good gun, that's a good gun.
at least for this round, just to kind of play it safe as much as possible.
Killua on the
Killua,
hunt.
what are you doing?
Sheriff in hand, wanting to add a few more to the Nightfall. He only has the light armor, so rest of RRQ looking to go down to the spike, not going to exit into spawn side. And so Full Sense, a very clean anti-eco there. 3 rifles and a Sheriff brought in towards round number 3 here. Their bonus is looking scary.
Very possible and much so on the cards. I mean, if I could kind of pose a question to you though, Billy, it feels as though RRQ in their game last week against T1, like Jemkin took a little while to get started. You know, it's been mentioned that they've made several mistakes. What do you think those
Like,
are?
how are they not
I mean,
in the
just
arena
the
right now?
ecos put you in
That's the
such a
most
bad
insane
position.
thing.
You lose 3 ecos in a row. Yeah, like, it's very hard to describe what that feels like as a player in a big pressure game like this, but it really just takes all the wind out of your sails. So hoping for a bit of a better start. That's a nice util combo to wrestle control of A main here for Full Sense, and as such, they do get that run it back early on here for Primi. RRQ will have been well aware that they wanted to try to work that A main control to be able to secure the orb. So the question is how they kind of play out the mid-round from there. It's quite a flexible comp with the double unit. They've got a lot of info gathering if they want it. Drone is still there in the back pocket for Cushy. But after that A-main was taken, Full Sense going to make their way
I
back
hate
towards
that
the B
shiz.
site. So Jemkin on the chamber, looking to come up with the goods yet again here and try to slow down this offense. Already pinging out the progression star from Full Sense.
That's quite a big responsibility. Ooh, the smoke coming up as well. Jemkin, at least he should be able to rendezvous away, and he does. See if the rotation's coming quick enough.
Jemkin just playing at the back of the site. In
There we
comes the
go.
runner back, and Full Sense are going to pick up the pace now.
Xfero tries to hold, but unfortunately will not
Nice,
stand up to
dude.
the task. Jemkin goes down after a slight trade, and Crazy Guy at least still close enough to get a couple of spams through the smokes.
The chamber is dead, which allows Leviathan to actually get on this lurk towards Street, so he can potentially pick RRQ on the cross, who are being slowed down for now.
Brother is
Gives
on
a
an
little time.
adventure.
Pop flash sent across, though, will allow Monyet safe entry into the back of Halls, perhaps double teaming up against Killua, but still the position's being held. And a tough choke point to break past the off angle. It could be enough. Despite the
farm,
kills
let him
coming
farm.
across now,
Okay, nice,
there
dude.
goes Leviathan. And it's a split angle that Crazy Guy has to consider. He pushes up towards Pillar.
Thank you, Primi.
And unfortunately, that's where Full Sense takes the bonus.
And Crazy Guy was looking pretty good on the KO
Thanks,
up
Primi.
against T1. And again, you can tell he's sharp. I mean, the motivation must be maximum for this man to make it to the Ho Chi Minh finals. And to be quite honest with you,
The
from what
what?
we've seen at the start of this group stage for RRQ,
What did you just say?
I'm not confident they're going to make it there. I got to be honest. Not looking too outstanding. They've already lost the bonus here of their map pick. Again, a bit of a
Oh, that was
lackluster
their bonus.
start on Pearl. Killua just
Ooh,
continues
nice
to look like
keyboard.
the best initiator we've got in the league right now.
Yeah, him and Primi have been just kind of
Yeah, I
tearing
think
teams
there's like
apart.
a weird world
Granted,
where
you know, the past
RRQ
opponents that they
drop
faced
to
up
5th place if they just
were of
keep
different
losing.
varying degrees of difficulty, but still today, I mean, they're just continuing forward again and again. RQ this time, though, taking mid.
Yeah, Leviathan, very passive positioning. Playing around his couple of trips. He's got that deep cam towards A main. Outlaw looking for a pick onto Crazy Guy towards A. And once again, it's a well-placed
Well, my
fragment to slow
headphones
down
have
the
started
offense.
pissing me off.
Oh, doesn't really quite matter, does it?
I think he just got picked through the A main smoke there.
That's crazy.
RRQ have just been sitting in middle hoping for Full Sense to even do anything.
Oh, no.
And yeah, I mean, they fall away. Xfero's just been left on his own, bandit in hand.
Jeez.
Just not the timing he was looking for.
Then there were three. Back
Ooh,
out
nice
from
shots.
Arts. An opening shot from Jemkin, but it's still not going to amount to much else.
Nice.
Cushy. Oh no, tried to play around the cage, but Cruz was still straggling behind, and that's enough coverage to get Full Sense up to 4.
Yeah, juggle away the Outlaw as well, so they come away with
Timeout?
every rifle.
Nope.
Bonus and pistol
That's
one.
weird.
Clean
Timeout
anti-eco.
there. Oh, no.
This is a hell of a start to Pearl here for Full Sense. It's a map that they played
That's
quite well on,
wild.
haven't changed their comp up. And this is the second time that RRQ has picked it and not quite got off to the start that they were looking for. Starting out on the defense this time around. So as they head into another gun round, they've got a lot of work to do. Let's see what they're going to come up with.
It's always the replay on this, guys, man. Like,
No, not. They go second timing, I think.
No, guys, one, guys.
Hey, can you do the flash for us, maybe?
Cam shop, I think, guys. Cam shop.
I break.
The flash to set them up on the line as the Prowler gets dealt with. Nightfall invested here, and
Oh,
Full Sense
shiz,
will speed
okay.
up through R.
Oh, it's just going to be Shit Boys trying to pull some attention
You
away
missed
for
the
the
fudging
time
thing.
being. At the same time, everyone's still kind of holed up towards the back of stairs. Blazewall going to get them entry. Crazy Guys to back off, and just have to worry about the back of A main, which Full Sense already quite aware of. Here comes Primi for the check, in with the flashes, and the guy just continues relentlessly.
I mean, this keeps
And they're
happening to
safe on.
RRQ. They take this A main control, they get sandwiched, and it never feels like they're quite fighting together. They never find the cohesive crossfire to try to pick Full Sense on the cross. The last lanes and the Blazewall are doing an excellent job cutting up these angles.
tomorrow we're definitely
Now
doing
just
12
Xfero
hours.
and Jemkin, well,
Okay.
just Jemkin, who hasn't even seen anybody this round, operator in hand, wants to try to hold on to that if he can. Killua around the corner here.
We shouldn't be swinging into people.
We'll see if we can try and hold on to it as much as possible. More players on the hunt now, but at the same time, it also kind of felt like that nightfall from Killua, yeah, really kept them on their toes. They weren't sure if there was going to be another push out from the back of A main. And that's where the spike goes down over the site. Jemkin now
Premier have a flash?
surrounded. Still does
Or just
well
let him
to
ace at
least
this point.
take down 3, but it's
How does
way
he have
too
4 kills out of this
overwhelming
Premier?
with the entire force of Full Sense.
He gets just enough kills to get a 2 of the force though, and I think you invest that in that next round every day of the week. Nothing is going right for RRQ. You need an edge anywhere you can get it at this point. See the actual Astra smoke on A main. I wouldn't be
That's
surprised,
crazy.
honestly, if that was Full Senses. Wasn't keeping an eye on who invests that over there, but you can see the smokes, the blaze wall, the fast lane, all invested to really cut this round up. And it means that the
Love
players in A main
Premier.
get isolated, and then they go and charge down Crazy Guy in dugout. Really nice play in the mid round for Full Sense.
So you have when this team is just everyone's on the same page. Tour de Force, though, as mentioned, will slow things down for the time being.
It's time for a star round from Jemkin. Got a fair bit invested in it. Couple of buckies. Cushy on a Sheriff,
This
a
court
weapon
is
that he often
pissing me
does
off.
quite well on. Monyet on the spot here. Can't afford to give up his life. Just drops the relay bolt, and in comes the Hunter's Fury as well. Comboed out by Cushy. This is great play with the ultimates here for RRQ.
Probably win this.
Great way to really put themselves on the front foot. Meanwhile, for Full Sense, though, still got to worry about Leviathan trying to poke around the A site.
Cruz is taking his liberties as well. Making moves through Art, joined up by Kalua here. Drone goes through the middle of the map here for Cushy. Goes looking for Full Sense, but won't find them.
Just avoiding it for the time being. Thinking to still re-aggress, pull off that A split. They smoke things off.
RRQ just
How do I
trusting the
smell?
safety and numbers approach here.
Which would be wise. Crazy Guy still getting all the information despite the, well, supposed weaker weaponry. The range could still be good. Full Sense running out of time, wants to get the spike down. He got more frags and utility tossed across, but Cruz will do well with the wall bang. Another player spotted with the Prowler. Jemkin coming back across. And suddenly, RRQ put themselves in position to put the first round on the board unless Cruz will try either way. Monyet out with the buck. Xfero into relay forward. And there we go, 1-5.
Getting a little bit worried that Full Sense are going to be able to put a 2 or 3 on 5 together. He saw similar stuff from T1.
That's not a thrifty. That dude had a
against
whole
RRQ
op
in
on him.
just their last series, where
What is
it
this
felt like even if
bullshit?
you were severely up in numbers as RRQ, they were having a tough time kind of
Oh
putting
yeah,
some
it's a
of those rounds
thrifty. He
together.
just had
RRQ
chamber neon jet
able to scrape
ults.
their way through that one. Starts off with a pick on the chamber. 2 of the force earned by the exits Jemkin found in the last round. Great combo of the relay bolt and the Hunter's Fury to further extend that advantage, and enough time bought for the Buckies to get involved and for Jemkin to rotate over with the 2 of the force.
You yak a little bit faster, okay? When you see the...
That's something we've heard from RRQ before. I remember Monyet saying that. Faster, faster, everything faster. Now you got Crazy Guy.
Perhaps
Is
that's
it
what
the
you need. Full
first?
Sense. Also
I
not one
think
to shy
T1
from
would
playing fast,
disagree.
though.
RRQ leading out the thrifties, interestingly enough. Once again, Jemkin's been dropped off in A main on that info line. Big rotation over
You
towards
mean
the
the
B side of the
total
map from
thrifties he won, or the
RRQ. Full
percentage
Sense
of it?
prepping themselves for a take on street here.
If it's percentage, I think
Wouldn't mind
T1
this. It's
was
good
on like
recognition
75.
from RRQ.
Why am I so low?
To do after this for Full Sense, though. They don't have any B main control. Flash up over the top, and RRQ will take B long here.
I was just trying to play it from a different angle, different position that Full Sense would have to work around, but also kind of taking things a little bit slow. It's Primy all the way up with a slow walk on the run it back, pulls Crazy Guy away from heaven, allows for
Holy
Cruz
shiz.
to find some
Why
quick
is he
entry
doing
towards
that?
the back of Halls. Xfero still in position, however, and then the trades come in. Monyet, this is what RRQ was setting up for. Now, Full Sense pulled apart,
Ooh,
disrupted
nice.
by the positioning, but suddenly more kills coming across because Primy's still online. Overdrive.
Leviathan,
will slow
what are
things
you
down,
doing?
putting things down onto just Leviathan, where Monyet will finish it off.
He's been much needed. I mean, he's played nothing but Neon, but he's taken a performance dip since some of his previous highlight seasons. Hasn't been the star that RRQ have been needed so far in this stage of Pacific. Sense almost find a way to pick that last round up. See, this kill in backhauls makes the difference. Cushy swinging out on his lonesome, and then Xfero takes a 1v1 as well. So it's looking a little bit disjointed until Monyet's able to actually get involved in the action, and he gets the rest of the round cleaned up with Jemkin by himself. Big 3K from him on the Neon. So we head into round 8.
And that's what everyone has kind of been hankering for is just for Monyet to get more involved in the rounds. Now he goes up towards A main alongside Cushy.
Full Sense itching for the retake though. Cushy picking up the orb, getting a little bit closer to a Hunter's Fury, but still not particularly close. Jiggle does spot out Full Sense here. You need to be careful not to stick around. The Neon can catch you in some of these off angles pretty easily.
So sensing danger, just backpedaling back over onto site. More smokes being set up while Cushy jiggles around.
Opts not to stick around here. Still 3 players over here to defend from RRQ.
Why is he
A
have
lot
an
of reactive
M8 charm? What
utility
the fudge?
on Crazy Guy. Still a fragment and some flashes to go. Monyet up close with the Judge could go huge.
A slight flick and it's going to be relay bolt, but just utility to hold off. Full sense spamming all across.
Is that
It's the
invisible
volley that
Molly?
cooks Monyet.
Yeah, comboed with the relay bolt. They just take the Judge out of the equation. Now Leviathan picking towards that trademark. Xfero feels the need to go looking for information because Full Sense have cut sound on A.
Ouch.
Has to be careful because Leviathan's around the corner.
30 seconds left.
More sound still being heard
Just
over
stared
A
at
main,
it.
though.
What is he
I
doing?
mean, only the Neon was spotted there, and sometimes you do leave your Neon on a lurk. There's a little bit of a fake thrown over towards that B side of the map there for Full Sense. That has drawn a rotation. A site's open for business once again, and Jip Boy's sending it at Jemkin.
Ooh. Unfortunately, just not able to react. I mean, he almost had it, but the slide, that's the Neon effect.
My
On
stomach
towards a retake shift.
so
I mean,
fat
it's
and
again
full.
a round where it feels like Full Sense are out mid-rounding RRQ. Just cannot get the clean duels and execution that they're looking for, and now they're getting shut out by the util.
Might just be a call to save as well. Don't have positioning, you don't have the right time for it with the spike going off soon.
Alright, we got to 6, baby.
Well, looking like an easier 6th round here for Full Sense. You have the overdrive ready to go.
There.
The side of RRQ. Operator was dropped, but should have enough money to be able to reinvest in one. And Cosmic for one of these retakes would be something worth looking at. Full Sense could have gotten the Operator on the attacking side if they wanted to, but they've opted to just leave it. I think the rifle-centric gameplay is working excellently for them. For RRQ, I mean, it's very clear they've got good prep on this map, and they have a lot of setups designed around the KO flashes.
I hear a Bud coming.
I mean,
But
yeah. The thing is, Full Sense, they're just playing a 1-4, and they're kind of playing these rounds at their own pace. They change up the timing every time, so they're not really readable about when they're coming in the mid-round. And that's what makes it hard around those KO flash timings. Like, you need to get that clean execution where you're actually catching the death ball, or you're trying to push out and isolate the lurk. And I think RRQ need to commit to one or the other. Like, they are playing for positional advantage a lot of the time. And, you know, that involves either, you know, these 2-man setups in A main or the chamber getting on a deep info line and then you're rotating across to the other side. But it's very clear that, I mean, Full Sense, as well as even T1 last week, these teams are very adept at actually picking that style apart. You can get your drop-offs in A main or you can get your chamber on a deep info line or something like that. But Full Sense are actually very, very good at executing into that. They're going heavy up art or heavy through A main, and then they're just cutting these setups in half. They're either using the Blaze Wall or the fast lane, Astra smokes. Like, they very much understand how to pick these kind of, you know, defensive setups that are set up by the KO in the mid-round or drones out onto the line apart very easily. So that's whereas RRQ, I think you need just,
plays after.
honestly, a little bit more brute force aggression and to just find the timings where maybe if you're playing this stack-heavy style, you're sending the KO flash and maybe you're pushing the issue a little bit more.
That's what Monyet was
Are we
calling for,
qualified yet,
or
or
Crazy
no?
Guy was calling for, to react faster to things. Think about the first
Ooh,
round that RRQ
obviously,
got in
that's
this
the only
map
one I
was
can
where
spoil on.
Jemkin pushed up all the way. This time, however, he's back over onto the side B long.
A main control taken in the meantime by RRQ yet again. They've left the Judge over there, and they're thinking about going for a little bit of a rotation. Cushy keeping an eye on Art. Jemkin's glass cannon with the Operator here, and he's got a lot of players heading his way.
Shoot.
This could
Bang.
be hell. He's gonna
I
evade
hit
all
my
of it for
nail.
now. Meanwhile, however, Full Sense
I
just
still
kicks
got
down
2
the
of
doors.
these.
And looks to take the site, even going a little bit further. Primy, unfortunately,
Got 2
gets
of these.
decapitated by
Why
Xfero.
did I
Down
drink the
on
first
to the
one?
next.
Oh yeah.
For Cruz now wants to apply
Sentinels
more pressure
crash
towards
out.
the back of Link.
Plan hasn't
Yes, I
gone down
dropped
here for Full Sense. They are playing around a flood, and they're going to make an aggressive play towards Street. Punished heavily by
Not touching
RRQ.
that.
Relay Bolt comes in, unsettles Leviathan, but with a 2-man advantage, RRQ are just waiting for the next mistake.
It's a slight overextension, and more mistakes coming in will put them down
Better
to
not
a
be like a
stake where it's
Genji
now
Numsh
RRQ
himself.
back in to tie, well, or at least put the score up to at least half of what Full Sense has.
Jemkin didn't get that opener, but Xfero punishing Primi for walking into Street there. You can see Full Sense like they were anticipating a flood. It's a very common play in this meta. I think a lot of teams have become conditioned to play against that because
Oh, I completely
in the
forgot
Yoru
about they
Neon
had
meta,
it.
that's exactly what you got. You tap the
Completely
spike, and a
forgot
lot
they
of
had
the
a
time you're
KO.
playing against these comps that will fast lane up, flash in, and they're running to the site. And that's the kind of thing you need to play around there. Less common with the double E. It's a little slower moving, but yeah, I mean, you still can do that kind of thing with Neon KO.
Slight interaction switch up for RRQ, but this time back in towards A main, where you got Monyet with the judge, and he's trying, but no. Quick spams through the smokes, and it's the full firing squad from Full Sense.
4 Phantoms. The judge still has traces. That cam is still so good. And you can see all of the mid-aggression. I don't know if that's new tech for Full Sense or if I'm kind of like not familiar with all the new tech nowadays, because that is disgusting, man. A lot of teams going to be stealing that.
Take flight.
Great prep for,
Oh, I forgot.
you know, the potential matchup against RRQ. And now it's just keeping Jemkin at an arm's length, looking for that hit over onto B side, possibly if Primi sees enough.
Big shove through the middle of the map. Cushy almost caught on the off angle, but he's looking a little bit more switched on today. Cruz goes down. No smokes left up here for Full Sense. They're going to have to rely on the cages in the fast lane. Blaze Wall still in play for Primi. Nice little dink through the wall for Jit.
Just a bit. There we go with the fast lane. You can already see Crazy Guy
Close
is
up.
just waiting in preparation. Leviathan, though, with the wall bang. Still with Cushy up from behind, and he's going to be the biggest demise. 2 players down, make that a third.
Why did
Primi
he drop
finding
the
a slight
spike
trade
there?
back. Does he have it enough, though, to get the spike down? It's 15 seconds left, and he does. Needs coverage from Jit Boy.
Just send your
Comes
ult,
back
Jit
in to
Boy.
hold the off
Never mind.
angle. Takes down another player, and then it's just Jemkin left. Hit by a flash, and he's looking for a line
All
of
we have to
sight,
do
but doesn't quite
is
have it.
not
Does he
peek him.
push up? Close range, and that's going to be a difficult
Is
shot.
he a shorty?
Crossfire sort of being
How do we
set
see
up
if he
as
is
well,
shorty
while
or not?
Primi's just tucked into the corner. Spotted out towards the back. Primi off to the
Well, now
lines.
he's gonna rotate. Ooh, he
And Jemkin
double
just
fakes
has
it.
no idea how he's going to crack this problem apart. Will do good for the first, but still Primi into position. Jumping with the shorty, it's Jemkin.
He has time.
Has he got it? It's going to
Yeah.
be very tight. Oh, that is as close as it gets. 0.8. Big clutch for Jemkin. Very patiently played, just waiting for Full Sense to make some kind of mistake.
Yeah, that was one of the
You're
worst
kicking
post plants
yourself
I've seen
there
in
as
a
the
while.
player on art side that you weren't able to actually pick up the chamber on the cross. And a Red Bull clutch
Dude, dead ass
necessary
rift on it.
for Jemkin to keep
Chambers
RRQ
turned
in the conversation
around.
here.
Is he link pushing?
Big play for Cushy. Sows a lot of seeds of misdirection there, slipping inside of the A main smoke, and he's looking very sharp and switched on today.
Why is that guy standing up? He hasn't done anything all game. He's
RRQ
4
are
and
definitely
7.
recovery mode, down 0-5 to start. They've won 4 of the last 5. Jemkin forced away once again by some great utility from Full Sense.
Yeah, quick recognition finally towards the A main plays now, shoving him off position, but at the same time,
Pissed off now.
Leviathan, Glass Cannon Phantom would be melted pretty quickly here, especially by a Phantom from Monyet on the other side. Only one headshot needed to finish him off. Hunter's Fury and the Cosmic in play here for RRQ, who are playing retake A for the time being. You could get a reactive Hunter's Fury from Cushy as soon as the
I don't like that
trigger is
Bucky
pulled
skin.
here.
No.
perhaps then the intention just to keep Leviathan on that deep insert.
Bro, you're not even
It is
shooting in the right place.
a push coming in, but just as you say it.
That's beautiful. That is a combo of the Astra util and the fragment, making it very uncomfortable for Full Sense to bust out a main. Crazy Guy hasn't even been touched inside of the pit. Monyet's there
How about
as well.
touch crazy guy? How
What
about
a
that?
beautiful shutdown from RRQ.
Entry denied. Regardless of the attempt or the efforts to put forth the front, it's just Leviathan
So close
left.
to crushing
High
him.
low to the right, a shot to the left, and the triple stack will prevail.
Beautiful recovery in this half. RRQ has to be said though. Look at the timeline so far in this game. 0-5 to start things out, but from the last couple, they've been very successful once they got their hands on the operator and the guns. And Full Sense,
I'll
it
put
feels
my
like
hands
some of
on
the
someone.
timings that they've been going for are starting to get a little bit readable. They've just jammed this 1-4 time and time again. And what
are you
RRQ are
showing
doing a
that?
really good job of is exactly what you saw in that round. They're starting to adapt to the timings and reactively using their util to make Full Sense's life impossible coming into the site here. Get the Gravwell fragment in combo with the Hunter's Fury.
We'll see if they can actually get themselves up to that 6th.
He missed.
Just got a quick movement from Jit Boys. Slight flash in to support. Jemkin with a shot.
Nice.
But now, trade it right back up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure put on by Jit Boys, who throws up the fast lane. You can see RRQ responding to that. Xfero having a think about the rotate back towards B. There's 2 players, boots on the ground on that side for the time being. Leviathan was
Yo, I
thinking
must
about
have like
making his way
bipolar depression
towards
or
A main,
something,
but I
man.
think the call's
These
being
mood
made to
swings
come
are
back
crazy.
over to B, drop the cage and the neural theft, and then make a decision from there with a
Maybe
minute on
Premium
the
needs
clock.
to ace, we'll see.
So if they can get close enough. Jemkin's still a looming threat.
Here.
Up over
Wait,
towards
it's almost
back of
halftime.
halls.
Here.
Obscured by the smoke for now.
Here.
Do still have the overdrive there for Jit Boys.
Gives Full Sense the option to burst into sight if needed. But look at the shots, the reactions. It's Crazy Guy now with the frag. And more choke points being held. Killua with an attempt out with the Guardian, but
He
still now
missed.
Cruz back over, swinging
Chill,
all
Cruz,
across
chill.
the screens. It's
You
just
plant, you have
Jemkin who's
wall.
still somewhere, lurking, in position, peeking, out with the right clicks, and now Full Sense slowly backing themselves into
I
the
can't
corner.
see
Need
shiz.
to get the spike down, and once again, it's the shorty. Tied up score at the end of the first half. RRQ looking better.
That's what you
You
want to see from
you
Jemkin.
feel so
Put his
what?
man
I
on
can't
the
read.
chamber.
Has there ever been a period of time where you're holy shit, has there ever been a period of time when you were not your usual self and you felt so good and hyper? Other people thought you were not your normal self, that you got hyper. What? Or were so hyper that you got in trouble? Yeah, of course, man. Were you so irritatable that you shouted at people? Yeah, talk about Sentinels. You felt much more self-confident than usual. Who hasn't, man? You get an ace or something? You got less sleep than usual and find yourself... I can't read. Hold up. Like, lock in. You got much less sleep than usual and found you didn't really miss it. No, who doesn't miss sleep? You were much more talkative and spoke faster than usual. Yeah, you ever see my crash outs? Thoughts raced through your head. No, bro, what are you saying? You were so easily distracted by things around you that you had trouble concentrating or staying on track. I mean, like, how crazy are we talking? Like, if there's like a plane crash, obviously. No. You had much more energy than usual. You ever take like caffeine? You were much more social now. You're more interested in... Oh, than usual? No. Bro, it's always at like 100. You did things that were usual for you. What? You did things that were unusual for you. That other people thought were excessive, foolish, or risky. Low-key touched myself. I'm not even joking. No, listen to me. Spending money got you or your family in trouble. Are we talking about when I bought pre-workout? Loki was about to have a heart attack. What does trouble mean? Describe trouble for me. Co-pilot, what does this mean? Trouble. If trouble means you're feeling overwhelmed, confused, or worried. Confused or worried. Spending money. I don't really spend money except on food. If you checked yes to more than one above, have several of these things ever happened during the same time period? That's way too hard. Minor, lol. How much of a problem did any of these cause you? Like unable to work, having family, money, or legal troubles? I'm low-key, I forgot what I did. Maybe I should take a memorize it test. Any year, but yeah, I have no idea. As a health professional, no, I don't go to the doctor. Everyone has a bad mood sometimes, but some people feel grouchy, angry, or irritable. Irritatable. yo, I gotta go back to school. Holy shit. Most of the time for several days in a row. They get really annoyed when other people interrupt them or don't agree. In the last 3 months, oh, I could just skip all that. In the last 3 months, have you had ever time just chill your fudging ass out, drink something? Have you had a time when you've been grouchy or angry like this? Like what? Several days in a row? When I haven't been, I remember when Los Ratones, they lost, man, in that playoffs. Man, that depressed me for a while. In the last 3 months, has there been, like, actually chill yourself out? Like, chill. It's not leaving anywhere. In the last 3 months, check. Has there been a time, check, when you felt very restless, so you had to keep walking around or be on the move all the time? No, bro. In the last 3 months, has there been a time when you talked too much or too quickly? All the time, bro. I can't pronounce shiz. In the last 3 months, has there been a time when you thought you had special abilities or powers that made you stronger and smarter? I'm literally a genius, bro. I'm literally a genius. In the last 3 months, has there been a time when you felt, what? When you often felt like your mind was racing too quickly from one thought to another? Obviously, in the last 3 months, has there been a time when you felt so excited, on top of the world, hyper, that you were not your normal self? Or, oh yeah, bro. You ever take pure caffeine? Optional. Can I just skip this? I'm not putting my postal code. Six out of 18. Your results indicate you're experiencing none or very few signs of bipolar. They said I was crazy. Cue the music. I just opened something. They said I did nothing. They said
Okay.
they said I was dumb. They said I couldn't read. They were right. Six out of 18. Hey. That's the thumbnail right there. Hewitt 116. 116. What's happening?
Just cruise
We're winning.
in position.
We
Does
stay
have
winning,
storms
baby.
around the site, but
We stay
unfortunately
winning.
we'll have to back off for now.
I mean, he's only got a Spectre, so he's got a lot of work to do, but he's got some friends now.
Wide swing. Oh, but still Monette. Good on the spray transfer. It's just Jit Boys now out from the back lanes while Killua's low HP.
Is
Waiting for
Jit
him to
Boy
walk into his garage. It's
17?
not happening
Oh no, you
just
can't
yet.
play yet.
Jemkin
Next
headed
year, when
back.
you're 17, they
I mean,
allow
it's
you to
the
play.
only player with light armor there, so that's the exact player you wanted peeking into Jit Boys
Yeah,
if you're a full
he's
Sense
as
fan.
lost as me, man.
But doesn't quite hit the shot.
I forgot.
As
Oh
such,
yeah,
it's looking
next
like
year,
a fantastic first gun round for RRQ.
Open Qualifier
No bonus
Cups,
this
right?
time.
No,
Allow you to be 17.
make amends for
That's very cool.
what happened at the
How
start
that
of
will
the game.
work with like
I mean, let's be honest.
transportation
For a
and
game that started out 0-5,
traveling to different
we're
countries.
now
I
at,
don't know.
From the last 10 rounds, RRQ has won 7 of them, and they haven't won a pistol this game.
But,
And it's a very, very close game. So, I mean, you're looking at RRQ probably looking like the better team out of the two in this game so far. They've just had a bit of a tough start to both
I'm so
halves.
anti with this gym.
It's true. And they have been known to, come in with the slow starts.
Boom
Sometimes
esports
in the
spray.
first few weeks of Pacific Stage 1, but still, hopefully this trend can keep up.
For all
Looking
5 players,
to
you gotta
get
kiss
the
your hand 5.
qualification over on the playoffs off this win. A timeout now, however, from Full Sense, wanting to right the wrongs.
When was who was on the
recognition as to how RRQ have been angling to play
who from
on this attack.
Yeah, see what they can come up with. Have seen RRQ already
I give up.
debut this comp against
I resign.
T1 just in the last week, so there's only so much time for them to
Can Primi
really
get some
come up
help,
with some,
guys?
new plays.
I think Primi needs some help.
Sense on this defense have already got the operator out on Jit Boys on the Neon, so I'd imagine they're going to want to try to lock down one of these info lines, or he's going to go for a pick in the middle of the map. have seen A main be the main point of contention for both of these teams, really. Bit more so for Full Sense because they're prioritizing farming the orbs on the Phoenix. You have a little
Going
bit more of
glass
a
cannon up.
one-dimensional approach on the defense a
Respect
lot of the
to
time with
the
the Phoenix
fade.
in terms of just, prioritizing
Respect to
getting
the
those
fade.
orbs. Or you fake that you're taking the A main control and you have a setup elsewhere. So for RRQ, they're a little bit more flexible with the double E-net. As they head into another gun round, a chance to break Full Sense's money and even up the scoreline overall. And they've just had Full Sense call a
But
timeout against them.
Jemkin
So let's see what RRQ have had to prepare in their
on
own
Full
timeout
Sense.
as they head into one of the
We
more
make the
critical gun
major.
rounds of this game.
Wait, Akush, I will tell you when to go.
Can we listen to the other team? What is this obsession with RRQ?
He will hold, I mean, like, collision.
Because they speak English? Bro, I speak English.
I will run from okay, wait, okay. Can you cap and view smoke for him? Yeah. I'll just hide in the way. Go from here, Akush, from there.
I can't understand them. I
So
don't know.
here RRQ talking about the second timing there. They haven't seen anything in the early round. Jemkin's been sent forward with the rendezvous active. He is looking to play around any kind of util combo that Full Sense might throw at them, or any kind of aggression. Drone out on this side of the map.
You suck
Oh,
ass.
you're lucky to be alive there as Cushy.
Yeah, at least with nothing seen then for RRQ to make a more decisive effort towards the latter half of the round. So you see the op, you're thinking back towards it, perhaps an exploration down the middle.
Jemkin left on his own in towards A main. 50 seconds on the clock for RRQ to try to put some kind of play together here. No knife or dart. Oh, the dart is actually there for Cushy. He did invest his drone over towards that B side of the map, but look at this. High-low for Full Sense. 4 players on the A side, and you've already got Leviathan ready on a fast rotation.
Back in with the Prowler timing. RRQ reads
You
it
suck
and
ass.
decides to go in, execute.
So this guy just like, I
Over
trash
onto
talk
the A
everyone,
site
they
now,
just
it's
get 100
Cruz.
kills in one
And
round.
Jit Boys, the op shot rings across. A bit of a warning sign, but also a bit of a position reveal.
He's just got back-to-back
Now
3Ks.
firing off through the cages, and Leviathan off towards the back of sight to try and hold 1v3. And he's done well to take down Jemkin.
Wasn't it like a
That's the
1v4 though?
option for the ult, but tries to play a little bit safer as well.
High-low.
High-low up around the stairs. It's RRQ back in range.
Yeah, trusting safety in numbers there.
Eee, I got a
Finally,
2 hour
we
limit here.
started to have a resurgence from one yet
It's-
on the Neon. A 3K.
I
Cracks
have to
open the
ask
high-low,
that,
peeking into the 2 heavy hitters from Full
I
Sense.
might have to
Primi,
end it.
as well as
after 2
Kahlua
maps.
here on art, just not quite finding the right timing.
Was that dude who
You can
learned
see
how to
Primi
scat
was out
sing?
in the open on his lonesome, and Kahlua was a little bit too far to the right to actually line up that crossfire.
His name was like Scatman. Holy shiz, I thought I got spoiled.
I think RRQ might be picking up the
12 years ago, I was 8.
tactic of pointing and laughing at your opponent. I know that Big Time on the desk is a big fan of that.
I'm a scat man. I'm a scat man.
They do. They're on eco.
Type shiz,
They've
brother.
got Primi, his run it back for round number 18. I don't think you'd be investing it in a round like this. For RRQ, that was a pretty nice 2-on-1 to win. You can see
And
that
what's
the
happening in the
start that
game?
they've had to this
We're gonna
half
save.
has safeguarded their
That's
economy a fair
wild.
bit. Like 2K on Jemkin, 4K on Cushy and Xfero. They can have a clean anti-eco here and not lose too many guns. Not only are they going to go up 9-8, but they're going to have a great economy as well as the ultimate
I have a
economy starting
cord
to
on
come
my
into
chair, I
the
don't know why.
swing of things as well.
Like,
Quite
plug
honestly,
it
RRQ
into
are in
my
an excellent
PC.
position to win this game if they can get through this sheriff
And
round
I'm
cleanly.
about to fall over. Where will the
Put
chair
themselves up to
save me?
9.
Will the
Have the
PC
alts,
take a
More
screenshot?
options on the next round, maybe get themselves up to 10. Economy once again broken for Full
Bro,
Sense.
shut your ass
There's
up talking
so
about
much to
tens.
consider. Full Sense, however, just looking to dive on top of the spike in
Holy
the current
shiz.
moment, getting off of it once they hear the overdrive being popped.
No way you just invested
Getting
that.
more out from RRQ.
Hold on.
But suddenly it's the relay bolts. Jit Boys.
Save
he's
us, Jit
found
Boys,
a
save us.
weapon. Cushy coming back in. Crazy guy trying to stay alive with all command. Cushy trying to save the day, but then it's just Cruz getting beamed down by lights sent out from Cushy.
So how does the
Wait, he's
the
sticking
dead
around. Don't die to the spike. That was so close. That was almost an
he
ace for
saves
Jit
his
Boys.
gun?
Coming back in
Oh
on
no,
the
he bought.
retake there. Chaos thrown into the ranks of RRQ as Full Sense just throw up a bunch of
They
smokes,
threw up
cages,
everything on a
fast
save
aim,
for us, though.
Blazewall, tap the
We
spike,
got
rip the
Neon
overdrive.
ult, Fade
From there,
ult,
it's panic stations for
Sova ult,
RRQ.
Brimstone ult, I think
Got
Jet
very
ult,
expensive
we got
Nultman
KO
and
ult,
Hunter's Fury as well as
we
four
got
guns
Dambi
taken
on the
away.
Phoenix,
So
And
Full
Francis
Sense with
on the
only
neon.
Sheriffs in hand,
We
they
got
keep that one very
100
expensive.
Fraud Thieves out
Like
of
you said, though,
VCT.
RRQ will be
We
able to
got
weather
Boom
through the storm back
Esports.
over
We
towards
got
middle.
Bipolar,
Seeing the
very low
operator helps them
signs.
min-max the economy as well.
We got Reading level 3rd grade.
Well, 2 out of
I
4,
think
I
we're
must say.
cooked.
The operator's in the hands of Full Sense as they look to take A main yet again here. RRQ making some more moves in the middle of the map. They've been pretty successful with this art pressure.
I look, you want to stand up and just start shaking meat. You feel Speaking of meat, I
Full
had like
Sense also playing
fudging
a little bit more
pepperoni
defensively around
sticks in
these
the
spots
freezer.
this time.
Monya hand in hand with Crazy Guy looking to clear out the middle of the map. It's a hands-off approach for a Full Sense who have left Jit Boys deep inside of A main. This has often been art pressure into an A ending, but especially with this info line for Jit Boys and the
Too
camera
bright,
getting
too
dealt with here,
bright.
you are definitely feeling like something's up as Full Sense.
Yeah, shoot that
He's
chest,
already
bro.
leaning in for the rotation. They've got 2 players tucked into back halls.
Best use of chamber
Very
ult
passive
right.
position still being held though.
Wait, who
Remy
shot
all
that?
the way towards the back of spawn, just in case. But now pressure is on Cruz. Leviathan, do they have the hold? Unfortunately, Heaven angle being checked
Save
as
us,
well.
Jemkin.
Just Cruz onto the site. And he's turning around, trying
They
to dodge
low-key
some
cleared the
flashes.
shiz out of him.
Comes off with a quick spray transfer.
Thank you, Cruz.
Finding trifecta. Jit Boys fires off a shot as well. Spots found it. And that's just going to be Jemkin left toward a force to try and hold off.
It's no time.
You just keep him on
He
off.
has got himself an operator there. Thanks, Jit Boys. Trade in the ultimate for an op. Regardless, though, think about all of that damage done in round 17 by Full Sense. Follow-up gun round gets through for them. That's going to put pressure on RRQ's economy as Full Sense equalize
I
the
literally
scoreline.
said I
What a
couldn't,
setup.
like, I didn't have enough
Not
time
only
to
on the
watch this
attacking side or
if
even
it
on
went
some of
deep
these retakes,
into
is there just
into
so
maps
much
3
smoke
times,
cover.
and it's literally doing that
Cages,
shit.
Astra Stars, you've got Blaze Walls, fast lanes. It is a nightmare to attack into some of these sites. And look at Cruz, he is so comfy. He's been tucked in by
Like,
Mum
you
in the
think
back of the
each
B
round
side.
is a minute
Just
30
dragging away.
times 24.
Cozy position.
Yeah. Big hold from him. I mean, he
It's
was
like
very much on his
36
words
minutes.
and
I've been
Leviathan
recording
goes
for an
down.
hour
Crew is,
30.
flooding in with a running
Where
back.
are we losing time? Where's the time?
Table that for now, though, as we head on into the next round. Quick A main
I
contest.
don't
for both
understand.
sides. Jit
Because
Boys
we watched the
out with
opening.
Vandal.
That's a Phantom
Was it
versus
really that
Vandal
long?
moment if I've ever seen one.
My
Monya
shirt
was
is
the first
stuck
in
in
a
my
headshot,
chair.
but still will be the one to go down.
Already had one of those moments in Pacific.
Yeah, that was a round of all time from Eco. But not a round 1. Funnily enough, that was against RRQ as well, so...
There you have it.
Oh, we killed Monette, but dude's 10
Have to look
HP.
for a quick reset now, though.
Yep,
Just trying
nice
to
for
tighten
me.
that timing back in towards A side, but
Did we drop
check.
Spike or no?
He's so fast, man. It's just like the
What is he
fastest
doing?
double headshot you've ever seen with the Phantom.
Oh, that was Jemkin. Okay.
And Crazy Guy has joined the circus here.
Crazy guy has.
Watch him juggle.
Okay.
Please,
Oh,
observer.
he goes for them.
I want to see it. He's just,
You get a
Nope,
picture.
he's still
juggling the
juggling.
operator all the way through the map,
He's
and he's
throwing
thrown
the
out of the
ammo.
map. I
Yeah,
thought he was going to
okay.
juggle it over to B for a pick, but unfortunately not.
That'd be
Xfero in the
crazy,
meantime.
bro.
Been a little bit quiet this map. He's actually been one of RRQ's better performers in this stage thus far. This is a round where you're probably going to need him to come up pretty big.
The 0 point gives him
If it
some
goes to OT, do I
inkling.
just end early?
Leviathan
Oh, I
trying
have
to
time.
backtrack.
I have hour
Yeah.
30. Hour 2 hours.
Cognize the rest of his team.
I mean, you got numbers and a cosmic.
get
You don't
one
need
more
to play
map
any games here. Cushy is still in play. Xfero needs to buy time for him to come back on in. Crazy Guy's got a flash and a fragment. Oh, Cruz is
Get
too
shows done.
switched on.
We
Such
read, bro.
recognition.
We read.
Now odds stacked against RRQ as the peaks come
Nice guys.
forward. Out from heaven, out from below.
Who do we give
and
it to?
it's
The
Full
Fade,
Sense
probably?
taking
Yeah.
the lead.
Spike goes down. Got about
Kill, well,
1,500
I
in
expect
the
more.
bank
I've
accounts here
seen
for the
good things
majority
from
of
you before.
RRQ. I mean, there
Who
is a
else
chance
plays
they could
today?
try to put a
Global
fight together
Esports
here.
PRX.
Good
Well, it's not
recovery
today,
from
it's
Full Sense
tomorrow.
on the other hand.
Well, it's not
Their
tomorrow. It's
money is
whenever
starting
I
to
feel
build as
like
they
it.
hit double digits on Pearl. It's been a very back and
Holy
forth
shiz,
game.
man.
But
We
really,
are
would you
so
expect
close
anything
to
else between these
finishing
two teams?
VCT
This was the
Pacific,
lower bracket final
America's
over in Tokyo
EMEA.
for a reason.
Let's shout out. Clap it up.
Back
Clap
when
it up for all the
was
single
talent.
moms out there. Clap it
But
up
you're
for those
absolutely
single
right,
dads
Boogie.
out
I mean,
there, bro.
this has just
When do they get a clap on the back?
a hell of an
What was that Kevin Hart
entertaining
movie?
match.
He was like,
Love that different variation on the
your
Cosmic.
wife,
You know, you can
Tina.
definitely
She didn't
just
make
not,
it. She lost too
you
much
know, brain
blood, and
off
he was like,
Cosmic across B long. It's a very, very nice Cosmic to be thrown, but I actually
He hit,
love the
like,
one
the-
across
he
back
hit
lines,
the,
especially when you're playing Neon Phoenix. Because you can really
emotes.
segment that off as you take the rest of the side,
Ah.
drop double smoke, and really simplify the
Rip,
retake. And
bro.
if
Good
you need to
acting
take
from
back
Kevin
balls, or
Hart.
you want to try different variations, You can throw in a curveball, dive in with the Neon on the other side. It can work out very well for you.
All right, cheers,
Last
everyone.
time out here for
Bing.
RRQ. Last round of intervention from Jovi against his old squad. With RRQ backs against the wall, money looking a little bit shaky.
Oh, they'll
See
get you
what they come up
pregnant.
with here. Don't think it's going to be this round.
They'll
but they
get
find
you
their
on
success. I wouldn't be surprised if
DLC pregnant by
themselves
teens
up
or
an
something.
11.
Whoa,
Jim
that's
Boy's
not the
20
title.
kills on the
It's
Neon
teen
in something that
pregnancy,
he's
brother.
only debuted
Chill
just
your ass
this
out.
stage, and he still does kind of
Pregnant by teen.
go back and forth, but depending on if
Yeah, we're gonna
Full
get
Sense wants to play
cancelled there.
double
Holy
duelist between
shit,
playing
chill out.
Neon or playing a Senti, and then Leviathan goes back on Smokes or something like that. If they do want to play double Senti, Full Sense just have a great flexible lineup
I think
like
we gotta
that.
watch that
To see Chip Boys do this well on the Neon
school
after
video,
playing
no?
Senti and
That doesn't
Controller
make
for
any
so
sense
many
to you.
stages, it's just been phenomenal.
Yeah, what kind of strikes me is just the fact that he has the option to go for that op line. This time around, though, different setup for Full Sense. Rather defensive over onto A site.
Yeah, majority Phantoms again, knowing that there's probably only light armor for RRQ here. Going to be a lot of smokes to spam through.
Size.
So just allowing RRQ to get within their range. Primi trying not to get wall
I have
banged as
no
well.
idea what I'm looking
Cam
at.
spotted, into position, looks for the shot against the spike plant. Not going to find it for the time being as RRQ back themselves over onto stairs.
Yeah, they go back towards outside and they're going to wrap middle and try to play the post plant with the fragment and the
This
grab
is
ball,
what we
but Full
need,
Sense
guys.
are very quickly in position.
Oh, we won.
Yet
They literally on a save. We need this. Everyone,
Don't Touch Me is a fun way to demonstrate how perceptions and assumptions can limit creative thinking. Given a set of 4 simple instructions, the team must satisfy the rules while working to reduce their time as much as possible. Don't Touch Me is rich with learning metaphors that apply to all areas of life. Instruct group members to choose a partner across the circle from
I
them.
choose him.
Next, explain to the group that there are only 4 rules in this activity. The rules are that everyone must switch positions with their partner, touch
We're
the paper
switching.
plate sometime during the process,
I don't have a paper
be
plate.
repeating "Don't touch me" anytime they are in motion, and not touch anyone else.
Wait. I don't have
For
this
every
step
touch, add a second to their overall time. The team is working to
What?
satisfy these 4 rules as quickly as possible.
too. Okay.
After completing the instructions, team members will undoubtedly have questions.
Yeah,
When they
I have
ask,
questions.
be sure to only restate the 4 rules. The power of this activity is
Okay.
clear when the group begins to challenge the rules and define their own interpretations.
Ooh.
Groups usually start by picking the plate up, making the circle smaller, standing in a line, and eventually changing what switching positions means. Have your group form a large circle and set a paper plate in the center.
Large circle.
You'll need a stopwatch or a timepiece to keep track of the group's accomplishments.
I
Don't
have
Touch
that.
Me is rich with learning opportunities. Group members typically address how their assumptions and interpretation of the rules initially limited their ability to plan effectively.
Okay. I've never learned nothing in the span of a minute before. Wow.
RRQ expected a slight check
Type
from
shit
Onyet,
would
but
watch
slither
again.
across, and it's just Cruz and Primi to be able to hold on the line. Spike drop,
Nice,
round
9-12.
gone. It's crazy guy left.
they never got to execute the game plan. They wanted to fake the KO after A main was taken and go back towards B, pulling the rotation away from Full Sense. But Full Sense were one step ahead. 3-man push up B long the first time this game. Spike picked up by Crazy Guy.
What the fuck? Yeah, I just
I
remembered a
don't think he's
fuzzy
going to
clip.
get anything done here. 15
Yeah,
seconds
he's
on the
saving.
clock. You're looking to just probably save the Phantom. Oh, man.
Whoa.
10 seconds
And I
left.
don't know if it's possible to even try and sugarcoat this Pilsky at this point. RQ might be able to scrounge up a buy for the next, but Full Sense would be up to that 12, and they also have alts.
Yeah. Run it back in Nightfall. It's a retake starter kit.
Match point.
It's a bit harder
Match
to
point.
execute one of those retakes if you've got the KO ult in the post plant. And unfortunately, that is
Look,
a
now I
perfect
find this
example
clip.
of Cruz with a masterclass call. The B push against this slower A main control, and it all
I
starts
can't
from the
find
start of the
Rocket
round.
League for me.
You see,
Demonstrations,
Full
bro.
Sense throw that combo
เหี้ยมันสไลด์มาก็ตกใจเลยเหี้ย
of the C's hot hands in A main right off the rip and look to contest that part of the map or make RRQ concerned that they have a
I see this
heavy
dude,
stack
like, on
on
an
the side, and then
oxygen
they push
tank
all the way
playing
through B
Valorant.
with 3 players. They were everywhere
He
in that
doesn't have
round.
arms. I'm so sorry.
Cruz particularly, for the past few rounds, has been omnipresent. Now on to the next with RRQ back in towards A main. The rest of them Hovering across middle.
It may just look to
I'm just
simplify
scrolling
another
now, I
smoke
can't
towards
find it.
top middle that slowed RRQ down quite substantially, but I
Can't
think they're
stop
just going to
thinking
kick
about
off
it
an
though.
art split into
What's
A.
happening? Are
Kahlua
we winning?
up close. Primi and Leviathan on the back side of the side. This could be a Nightfall and
Ooh,
a
I
quick
gotta
flood
piss. Let's
with the
not
run it
reenact
back.
last time.
Here we go.
Right,
All
wait,
in or
is this
nothing,
deja
no
vu?
commands.
I
Kick
have to
things
piss?
off. Primi to slow things down
Match
in the
point, I have
molly.
to piss? They're going B
The
site, A
positioning
site?
from Killua is just gorgeous.
Oh yeah, it's bad.
Waiting
This is
for the
deja vu right now.
time, and he
Oh,
doesn't
the
get
shiz
checked.
myself.
Jemkin luckily turns back around. Cosmic Divide gives RRQ a bit more urgency. Can they get the spike down? No! Primi!
Holy shiz for me.
He's coming,
Literally
and he has torn
get me
things apart.
pregnant if you're
The
18.
formation all broken across. 40 seconds, they try to get the spike down. It's Cruz up from behind.
Cruz,
and
you suck
Xpero
ass.
just trying to fend him off, provide more assistance, provide more obfuscation onto the smokes. Jemkin trying to bail himself out with Rendezvous. Everything onto this A main hold or nothing.
I can't see
Xpero
shiz.
towards the back of the smokes, plays around the edges, doesn't get spotted, has the right timing, right position. He finds the first, onto the next, and then Jemkin back to the shorty, diving on top of the spike, gets thrown away by Jit Boys. Xpero has to do everything, but he can't. Cruz, what a play!
Map 2.
13-9. He has been reading RRQ every step of the way.
Was that
More
our
than
map pick
experience
or
playing
theirs?
this Cypher Deadlock,
Booming
and we
Sports.
already saw
That was
GE
theirs, let's
continue to play
go.
that against a KRX that played Jet into it. And I thought the Jet played into it quite nicely. Full Sense will have to start out on the attacking side, and they seem
You're double
undeterred by
centi
the waylay
comp
nurse.
here.
Primi
T1
will
likes to
continue
do
to play
this
that.
too.
I don't think it's going to affect him too much, but as a solo entry,
Just like that, I don't have to
at
piss
times
anymore.
you do want to go for that dash
Type
touch
shiz,
rate.
brother.
That's not going to be something you can do anymore.
Yeah, gonna have to think about it differently. Of course, supported by Killua onto the sky for now. They will take a lot of control over Garage. The trip, however, just a bait out for Monyet into the relay bolt. Xpero on the
Yeah,
other
you're cooked.
side, but what is that light speed all the way across? Leviathan finds two, and all of a sudden the C site belongs to Full Sense.
They got none there? What? There was like a three-man setup on the retake into Garage.
Maybe a little
Look,
crazy.
Kushi will pick up the scraps. Jemkin's getting going now. Tailwind active. One more kill away from his second one. Do have a dart still in play for Kushi. But so much time ticked off the spike and a sonic sensor down on top of it. I don't know how you complete this retake.
That's a crazy thing to say.
Would have wished to have smokes somehow. Not this one way. Not that's
Check my
not what I'm
messages.
talking about.
Way,
Literally in a
Grab Rat has just been
3v2.
thrown out.
Oh boy. Unfortunately,
Nice.
Kushi goes down. Jemkin just trying to avoid most of it for the time being, but with 3 targets to hit,
This
the tap going off, he just doesn't really have time anymore. The best he can hope for is just the kills.
Yeah, I mean, he's just looking to try to get anything closer to his Blade Storm that he's able to. And RRQ, I mean, they had the right setup, they had the right read.
He's cruising like
and
that.
it
The
still
guy's
doesn't
far
end up
as I
coming
am from the
together
mob
there.
here. He's like
Yeah,
sitting
I
like
wanna
this.
I want to see the replay because I'm pretty sure that Cruz
Brother,
put
you're playing the game.
sonic
You're
sensor
still in the game, by the
into,
way.
window there to deal with the flood.
What
Whoever
the
jumped out a
fudge?
window at some point did get stunned by something. I don't know if it was the sonic sensor or not. I think it's the only thing that could have stunned someone there.
Because Monyet already threw out the relay.
Yeah, I mean, that is very nice tech from Full Sense if that's what they threw. Regardless, though, for RRQ with a 3-man setup ready for the garage play, you would have expected them to do better than coming 0 for 3 there.
Yeah, but it is what it is. You move forward now. Crazy guy walking down middle takes down the camera.
Yeah, he does. I mean, RRQ, they were playing the Gen
Ew,
G
what is that, Marshall?
previously, and they've kind
It's
of been
green.
going back and forth between
Oh,
the forward dash. I feel like I'm watching Francis play Neon.
Yeah, get this
Forward
guy a
slide,
Jeff
yeah.
Python out of here.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, we know. We
I
just
thought
watched
I
it, blood.
washed that out of my brain. but
Yeah, do you get in the shower and just really massage
trying
the
You
to-
can
scalp?
get in the shower, you know.
Make it stop.
we brought it back.
Yeah.
That's a curious. No. Okay. Blocked off by the barrier mesh as well.
Yeah, I mean, once you get onto the site as Full Sense with a deadlock, it's hard to get back in as RRQ. Is Cypher deadlock in a nutshell. Shouldn't be a particularly strong attacking comp. Cruz
Why does he have
looking
a
to build up
Marshall?
his annihilation. Bang.
No.
Jemkin
No
is,
way.
Nice.
Jemkin is panicking there. He's like, what? Where is he? I don't think the comms came out because the thing is, the Cypher got shot in the side of the head. Then Jemkin checks close. He's like, oh no, there isn't anyone close because Cruz took half a step backwards. And then he's like, oh, he's front B. And then as soon as he turns around, Cruz peeks him. That's very unfortunate. Look at this, bang. Then Jemkin's
Like, what even
He's B?
is that
He's where?
call out though?
Nope.
Like, where is he right now?
He was in spawn side
You
the
would say
whole
he's
time.
A, out A.
Alright, it's just round 2. It's just round 2.
I've
I
never
think
wanted
so.
to know
I
time
think
more.
so too.
No,
So
I
badly.
don't think you want to know what they say. It's very similar to what the
The
Filipinos say
Odin.
sometimes. But
I
anyway,
have nightmares of it.
Seedlings?
yeah. You know, very similar
Oh,
languages here and
drank
there.
too much
But
soda.
alright, Trailblazer over onto Garage.
Yeah, one-way thrown out in response. Beautiful spam through for Crazy Guy. Off angle from Jemkin, up on high, dealt with quite nicely. Cruz doesn't even go down there. Cushy next to respond.
Is Neon in or out?
Also
I
just try
can't
to
see.
hold
She's
off
on.
the smoke up around short. A very slight gap. Cushy's watching it.
Yo, they just left Jip Boy here.
Nice shit, boy.
They left him by himself. They were just hoping, oh, look, if he gets one, if he gets anything done, we're happy with that. And
Leave
he's
me
just caught
alone.
RRQ on the rotation. Full Sense might win another bonus to start out the attacking side against RRQ.
Got the Odin still. At
He's
least
just
Ship Boy
sitting
gets
there?
taken
Okay.
down, but off to the B plant. It's just a tough angle to try to retake from, and they will push forward off of it. Almost spotted by, or almost headless because of Primi. Now it's Xfero, but he's being blocked up by a sonic sensor as well. And Primi's just going to take full advantage.
Primi,
Wants to
chill
take,
your ass out.
Get ahead of the peak. Well, at least Xfero takes his time. Second sensor goes off. And this
You're
is more
cooked.
than likely where he's just going to be marked for death. Cruz toying with him. A slight wall bang.
Oh, that's nice.
Xfero shifts towards maybe getting more alt points, but either way the round is
He
done.
picks up the
It is
Odin.
going to be the second bonus of the day.
Nice
Right
move
now,
from Leviathan.
I'm
He jumps
edging.
once the spike with the
I'm
shrouded
so
step.
close to falling, and
Grab
I'm putting
net,
my
Sonic
foot
sensor.
down and saving myself.
Bonus converted from Full Sense. Another hot start here to another map against RRQ.
What was that from Chip Boys?
It's a cheeky little off angle, man. Dropped off on the lurk. Round starts well, because
Thank
that
you,
is a
Jet
common
Boy.
position for the Sky to be trailblazering from or sitting outside a garage. And Jet Boy's going strength to strength. Can't think of any other
Okay,
players
where
in
is
Pacific
everyone?
that just go,
This stadium should be packed.
Mm,
What are we doing?
yeah.
You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
Couldn't tell you.
Feels bad, man. See if Jemkin can help raise the spirits of the coaching staff here. Tailwind back away to join up Cushy on the site. At least they were able to save the Odin for Crazy Guy.
Still not the best chances in the current round, though. Might have decided timeout sooner rather than later. At least the angles, the high-low. Oh, but it's still the outlaw. Monyet gives it his best shot.
I mean, a hell of a way to dismantle the crossfire. The Cypher just entries the side dry.
When you put it that way.
Well, Crazy Guy looking for some exits with the Odin.
Okay,
Xfero
pause.
with
What am
North
I doing?
Classic in hand.
It's just not really possible. If the Odin gets tossed away as well, that could be even worse. But start things off with a slight heaven
Nice
kill.
blind.
Trying to play around it. Oh, Crazy Guy puts
The
things down to the
1v1.
1v1. But still, the Odin takes a little bit of
He has
time to get
dog.
started. Killua can just swing. Tries to get the free fire
That's
going.
crazy, Killua.
Killua! More precision than ever. It's Full Sense, just non-stop dominance.
4-0. They went up 5-0 there on Pearl. It's continuing to go strength to strength. Now they have an Annihilation and a Neural Theft. It's not the combo that comes to top of mind, but often, if you can find a nice timing for the Annihilation in the mid-round, say you work Garage Control with the Trailblazer or something like that, and
Holy,
RRQ
did you
runs some
see his
kind of trap and
fingers?
you
How
have
easily he
lineup into
presses,
window
like,
or something
two?
like that. It is the kind of
He
situation
knows
where
every
you
key
can
on
find
his
yourself a
keyboard,
pick in the
probably.
mid-round, rip the Neural Theft, and
One
then
day I'll make it, bro.
you're able to kind of read the rotation. Well, it does kind of assume that your Cypher and Deadlock are in the pack together, which is usually just not the case. Usually you're going to have the Cypher kind of lurking one side, and the pack
Wrap
will
this
be,
up fast.
you know,
After
Waylay,
this,
Deadlock,
we get off, we
Sky
take a
or
shower together,
the Omen.
work,
Okay.
come home,
I mean,
sleep
Yeah,
together.
That's what they
Yeah.
do. Yes.
True.
Wake up Pacific together.
That's a fire pole.
Finish together.
What's that?
No,
little
I'm
gif
joking.
with
Okay,
the
chill.
fire and they're writing
Oh,
on
yeah.
parchment.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely not wanting to see this continue for RRQ.
Yeah, it's been a rough
Did
start
you
yet
see my
again.
headset
So
down here?
they're going to be heading into their first gun run here. Once again, Odin comes out for Crazy Guy. You've got the op for
Too
Jemkin
dark,
to
I
change
think.
things
Maybe I
up.
should have it like
Full
this.
Sense, on the other hand, prepping themselves
Yeah,
for a
but I
quick
think
play
that's just-
towards Grass. There's a trip inside of
can
Garage in front
definitely
B.
see a
So
bump
nice
here.
cypher util for RRQ. Let's have a listen into their comms.
Yeah.
Betul.
Maybe that's why I can't read. It's pressing on my like frontal cortex, man. Bang. That's not
Done
good.
well, but ooh, Annihilation, quick response out from Full Sense. Xfero has to hold, and he's trying his darndest. Takes down the first initial, but then for Crazy Guy to relay
It's shit,
in,
boy, we win.
all of a
Okay.
sudden, it's RRQ flooding back in over onto Seaside. They put the first
Okay,
round back on.
Yeah, very nice hold. And I think RRQ has seen that play before. You know, they talked about the double cage over onto C long, and they said Care Garage. So they're very well aware of what that C split was meant to be looking like. And you can see the quick flood back on in. Monya as well as Crazy Guy were both backside. You
wanna
get
take
a
this
nice
shirt
off angle
off,
and a
you feel me?
reactive smoke onto the front side of Garage. That's a perfect
Get my
hold
arms
and a
free.
response from RRQ.
That's better.
Post timeout, they've done a great job there.
Stretch on my arms.
But as the dust settles, it's onto different approaches out for Full Sense. Progression smoke down C.
Smoke comes in response from Crazy Guy.
I wonder in what
Continues
part
to
of the
build
video
Odin
do you
all the
know
way down
I'm
C long
wearing
is Jemkin. He's got
pants?
a very deep info line here.
Can you even know?
Sense looking to pick up the pace.
Do you
into
even
B.
know?
From me onto
Well, yeah.
backside, refract active.
I can't
looking
stand
for a
up and
pick.
show you because of
the Seekers
reasons.
as well. Jemkin's position noted. Look at what's happening all outside of C-Link.
Sonic Sensors placed over onto B here on both sides of the links. It's going to be a pretty annoying retake for RRQ, especially because the Trailblazer and the trip's been broken in Garage. So now you're worried about a flank as RRQ, but not the flank you were expecting.
Oh my
Everyone
goodness.
hiding.
What is this decision? Suddenly
Okay.
off towards the back of window as well because the trip was broken. Killua is alerted, has support from Leviathan onto the site itself.
Everyone
Xfero
hiding.
tries, plays around the cage, wants to provide that assistance and coverage over on the Crazy Guy, but it's just not enough. Too many angles to consider.
That's crazy,
and the
Killua.
timer's still ticking away. Off with the flash, he pushes up, managed to snap onto the first, but still has to contend with Leviathan, and that's where he's run out of time.
It's just an untenable retake. So many layers to that round for Full Sense. Fast play into that B side. They get the spike down early, dump all of the deadlock utility into B. Trailblazer wraps back to Garage, which is what pulls the aggro away from Jip Boys to walk up C long. He picks Jemkin in the side of the head. Then the neural theft gets repped, and you can see ripped, and you're going to see Full Sense playing around exactly what RQ's going on for the retake there. Really nicely. These are the kind of retakes that just feel unwinnable as RRQ.
Maybe a little bit costly for Full Sense, though. Cruz back onto the judge. Once again with the Odin.
You just don't really see it much in Pacific, to be honest. Compared to some of the other regions, definitely not as popular of an approach.
Smoked off towards B. Play a more defensive position, but Full Sense just take full advantage of it. Same setup, same barrier mesh.
Yeah. I mean,
Shiz on.
good shots from Killua.
Like, actually
Boys
shiz off. Like,
looking
sit the
to hold
fudge
down
down.
the flank here. Does go checked in spawn. Nice double peek from Monya and Jemkin.
Yeah, I know it's an eco, but
Oh.
this is even better. Jemkin. Blades sharp.
Where's not Aspas?
Looks to break apart.
You can't win.
But
You
onto
can't
the
win.
side, it's a crossfire angle being held. Initially with a relay bolt to try to
We're good.
break apart the formation, but countered back with convergent
Nice.
paths.
That was
And
ours. though.
suddenly Killua goes jump peeking. The blades running out. He dashes in. Jemkin tries to pull it out of a hat.
He's on it. Has he got
Cushion.
that? No way does Jemkin pull off another
Oh.
last second defuse. That is absolutely ridiculous. Saw him do the same thing on the chamber over on Pearl. Jesus, man. He thought there was no way they were pulling off that retake.
Like, it even took an extra second for him to pull out past the dash, but he still managed to find it.
Yeah, Jemkin is Bladestorm. He's put on carry gains with the Jet in the past. Can see why RRQ are playing straight back towards that.
Hey, Cha, huh? Go to the
He said, don't do that
Round 8
shiz
now.
again.
And that has broken Full Sense's money. What a play from Jemkin. Felt like RRQ had no hope in this half, and he has given them a lifeboat.
Try to swing
Yo,
things
we're all
back
good,
into their
LeBron.
favor.
We got Ben
Carry forward
Simmons.
with that momentum. Full
We
sense
got
though, it's
fucking
just
Cruz,
boys
man.
all the way up long. It's gonna get caught out towards A.
I mean, he's just trying to go for anything. Pretty low risk round with a Sheriff. See how far he can walk up into A. And you thought that Full Sense were going to be joining him there. But unfortunately, a little bit slow to the
No one
punch.
said
But
we're
she pulls
coming
out all
to
of
A.
Sewers.
So you might not expect that much more, but Monyet playing it safe with jump piece as well. Gonna get hit by flashes.
Nice.
Suddenly comes in Primi with the Bucky.
Refract back now, a grab net dumped straight onto Cushy, but kept safe nicely by Crazy Guy.
One enemy remaining.
At least we
Hand in
got
hand, they
spike
clean
now.
up the rest of the site, and it's all on Kalua. He is very, very far out of position here.
He needs
Just
to
wants to
die.
go down. He doesn't even really care if he gets a kill here. It would be nice to do some damage.
Brother,
to
you
RRQ's
need to
economy,
die.
But if he can just get himself the Seekers for the next round, which he does, and he'll be happy. 2 in a row for RRQ, starting to recover on this defensive side. Could definitely get
It's
a
not
Seekers
everywhere,
Annihilation combo back in for Full Sense.
A lot of potential out in the next round. So for RRQ, still needing to watch out for whatever aggressions may come.
I can't
At the
see.
same time, I believe Jemkin should be able to afford himself an op.
I don't care about jump.
Indeed.
There we go.
Op and Odin, and Jemkin will be the first contact over here on C.
Oh, kiss this dude.
Smoked off though.
The Annihilation, you did see Full Sense go for a pretty similar play. Quick flood back on in from Crazy Guy, and Cushy's already made it to Sports. Fan goes through.
The anticipation, the drop. Oh, a second one fired off.
Yo,
And then the
timeout,
Bastion need
Bryce.
to kind of segment the site as well. Full Sense trying to play around it. Look for an option path down garage from the shadows from Leviathan.
Ooh, that was cheeky from Xfero. He almost caught himself a freebie. Out comes
What
the
the
tag.
fuck
That's a
did we just
collab
hit
with the
hit by?
drone tag.
What?
Oh, this is just
They're
getting picked
making up
apart
shiz
from Full
now.
Sense.
What are you
Jemkin is
saying?
hitting everything.
Collab with a
I've
drone?
never seen a collat drone before.
Are we in
Oh my
World
God,
War
Bob, get the
III? What are you
camera.
saying?
Relax, son. It's a drone. Sit back down.
Drone that afforded them 2 more
Like,
kills.
what?
Now it's Leviathan. Unfortunately, blocked off on every single pathing. Smoke now. The relay fall towards the back. No chance.
Well, at least he killed the guy with the Odin. That's a little bit of justice. If only a sliver, to be honest, because RRQ are picking apart that fast C play multiple rounds in a row.
I
for
got
Full
like
Sense.
reacts.
This time it was a 1-4 with the weaker side of the map being C long. Spam comes through from Crazy Guy, and then Jemkin just starts going crazy. You don't clean this guy up on flat or in the backside of the C site, then you're in for a bit of trouble.
Are you still coming, you know?
Starting to feel a little bit better, despite
They're that
how
good
the
though.
first half
Like
started.
they can't compete in the group Alpha or
Same again,
Omega,
Full
whichever
Sense here.
other names.
Do get the A lobby control being secure. Jemkin now getting on that info line as the cage does fade. Cam picked back up as Full Sense turned away back towards garage.
RQ though will always have options.
Oh,
Paranoia
again!
into the Odin spam. Garage control always being held, but a slight entry being found thanks to Primi's antics. Jit Boys with the lurk onto the Guardian, but not quite able to deal with
Where are we
the
planning?
initial pushback from Cushy and Monyet.
Got to be the Bucky to do a lot of damage at close range here. Maybe an Annihilation connecting onto somebody. Drone goes back through garage. Xero's in the middle of the map, already caught Leviathan on the wrap back
Brother.
around, and this is just looking like an easy routine retake from RRQ. Fast lane zoning Primi away. He wants one more kill
Sounds
so he
like
can get himself
ass.
a convergent pass if possible. RRQ are not giving him that opportunity.
What is that?
Quickly recognizing it. Should be looking to die as well though.
Remy,
unless
please get
he's-
some kills.
No,
Gotta preserve
you're just
that
going to
Vandal,
save the Vandal. He was hoping RRQ would speed up into him,
I love losing
and as
4
such,
rounds in a
doesn't
row.
end up coming together. This is great defense from RRQ, though. This is a map that they've played for a long time. Various different iterations, either they're playing that kind of Gen G comp or they're playing double duelists. And in the past, that used to be Neon Yoru. but now back onto the Neon Jet. They did play
Yeah, they're
Jet on this
literally
map
wall
before
hacking. We
that
can
with
all
the
see
old
it.
breach comp and things like that, so it's not out of their wheelhouse at all.
Yeah, not so much for the combo
Low,
as well,
yo,
more
check
so
the
for
PCs. Look at the
players.
map.
Be freed up individually. Jemkin once again. That was a headshot as well. Annihilation back in response, but his teammates take him out of the hole. Unfortunately, that's where Cruz applies a bit
Yeah,
more
we'll
pressure.
sit the
Chip
fudge
Boys
down,
out
I
to the side
guess.
of Long now, trying to play around the cage. It's Xfero alongside Crazy Guy with the spams. They don't connect. Just Crazy Guy up close and personal. And he goes for the crouch. Crab lock peek. Red Bull clutch. It's RRQ up to 6.
It's going absolutely nuclear with the Odin at the moment. Just able to play around the defaults multiple times for full sense. That round starts off well. I mean, the Jemkin Op and the Odin are doing the most right now for full sense. Or for RRQ, rather.
What?
Beautiful 1v2. Neural Theft, you know, was looking for him. They didn't know exactly where Crazy Guy was, but from backside, he's just doing a good job. Holding down the trigger.
Go to the last of the path.
Yeah, that was the Seekers and the Annihilation invested. Cruz almost gets caught on the cross right off the rip.
Oh, Jemkin. A lot of information for RRQ, especially the check from Crazy Guy as well.
Trip dealt with, and now we've dropped off Jit Boys, who's putting some pressure on the flank. You've got Jemkin down the bottom of C Long. The rest of RRQ were ready for an A play. Drone goes forward looking for information, and now Monyet's cleaned out most of A.
I don't even know what I'm looking at.
It's just gonna further solidify RRQ's read over the map.
Jit Boys in garage looking to cut the rotations. It's just quiet from full sense as they finally make noise getting up onto C here.
They
No one
won't
there.
Get.
I go looking for Jemkin here. You can see they want to re-clear C Long.
You gotta be shizzing me.
Thinking about it. No more flashes available. Okay, it just came back out thanks to Killa. Checking it for now though, but oh, Jemkin quick on the peak, walks into the trip, and then more pressure to be applied. Xfero suddenly out from garage. The GravNet sent on top of Jemkin. Spike planted for C Long. They can still kind of play around it.
What the fudge is happening?
Convergent paths now just to try to hamper RRQ's retake a bit further. Jemkin though still not
1v1
down.
aura,
In fact,
but we lose.
chain broken. And he's looking to unleash himself all over the site. Just Brimmy left. One blade could do
Brimmy
it.
saved.
And
Oh,
he
okay.
lands the flick. RRQ put themselves on top of full sense. It's 7-5 at the end of the first half.
I mean, that's what you think of when you
Skip
look at
half
this
out of
matchup.
this.
Jemkin v Brimmy in a one-on-one at the end of the round. Both of them put on a clinic.
Yo,
with a
shut your
quick
nut ass up. Shut
See
up.
what full sense now have in store for us
We don't
on
wanna
the
hear that
defense.
retake set up on the C side of the map.
Wait, thank God we
As
can
the
have
camp
two
does get
sentinels here.
dealt with, and the trip gets dealt with by the shock dart. It's a easy entry into the site for an RRQ. Paranoia to follow up, and now Jit Boys is getting
Awesome,
out.
thank you,
Dealt
Jit
with
Boys.
early.
Thank you
Shot
for
whip as
saving us,
well.
Jit Boys. Thank you.
Full sense just trying to circle around back. Not
You're
wanting to play
American
around
here,
the
Jit
smokes.
Boys.
Instead, it's everything onto garage.
There's no more util here for full sense. Like, they've just got to win duels, and look at the crossfires that RRQ have established. I think Cruz has got to get some damage done here on the flank.
Otherwise, as soon as you step out, oh, in fact,
Why are they pushing
RRQ might
into
be
us?
pushing past the cage now. That's where Monyet will be able to find a quick double.
Yeah,
Up to
I'm
the back
low-key gonna
end, just
stroke it
Cruz.
for 10 hours.
A little bit slow onto it. Now position revealed off the Sheriff shot. RRQ just in position, waiting for the swing. First one goes down. Weapon swapped over. So a bit more ammunition now.
Oh yeah, dude, you got
Monyet
10
with
times.
the quick movement and footwork. Just to check and keep it safe. 2 HP still survives.
Yeah, 3 and 9 start in the opening half, and
We're going
Monyet's
to
doubled his
fracture.
kills on the attacking pistol.
That's the first pistol that RRQ has gotten today.
Like,
Taking
why
a-
are we
a
doing these
while
double
to find some
sentishes?
success in that department. But their Haven looking very good here. Swapped up the comp coming into full sense, who pick Haven into them here. Choose to start out on the attacking side, and it's looking like it's working a treat for them.
Nice, good run, guys.
Sorry, on the defense, rather.
I don't know what he's saying anymore.
See if they can ride that wave.
No escape.
GravNet in towards A main to once again prioritize Cruz getting his annihilation. They were farming the orbs and the plants for him on defense as well.
Slight creep up as well, but checked by Jemkin on the Marshall close range.
Pretty slow anti-eco here for RRQ. not wanting to give Full Sense any opportunities. Cam is deep in grass for Full Sense at least.
There's a cam for Cam as well. I think Xfero kind of noted it earlier before, so just to possibly overwhelm onto the C site. They give themselves extra coverage on the flank.
That's a cute high-low. Killua and Jit Boys with nothing but classics. Hey, not bad.
Yeah,
2 kills, you're happy with that, honestly. 2 for 2 with nothing brought into it.
We win this.
So decent damage. We'll see as they go back towards just on pistol.
Never mind.
From out from spawn, Cruz up from behind. At this point,
Yeah,
possibly
he
noted
100% heard you.
Ping's already on the map.
You definitely want to go down or try to find Xfero or
I'm
Crazy
like,
Guy
I'm gonna
here as
go to work
Cruz.
angry.
As I've said, they've kind of been prioritizing his annihilation so far this game.
Does have the net refreshed. Is there a way to kind of like bounce it off the wall?
Thank you.
onto log? Probably
Guys,
not
he
too
has the
far.
net refreshed. He can become a
It's
fisherman
gonna
now.
be RRQ
Let's
mopping
clap it up for
Yeah,
this.
nicely navigated. Cam spots him out. Cage pulled up. The safest possible setup really there for RRQ. To Full Sense to start to get going in the gun rounds. They are still playing that double senti comp, but you've seen a fair bit of that. They won themselves a
Wrong
13-5
thing.
over Valor.
Should I just
I wanna
delete my
say.
address if these
Definitely one of the
full
Japanese
sense
teams they
lose
played
now?
on this map.
Don't recon back.
And you guys can
Might have
show
been
up to
Zeta,
my
might have
house
been
and beat the
Farrell, can't
shiz out of me.
remember, but they got the majority of their work done on the defense. They didn't
And
really
then we'll
have
take
to
a
play much of an
bipolar
attacking
test
side.
together.
And they had some really nice
Hey guys,
setups
how about
on
you
the
get
defense. Like, honestly,
one
it was a treat to watch them play
round?
the defense of this map. So let's not count them out just yet. But if they do lose Haven here to RRQ, I think that's the first map they've lost this entire stage. They've 2-0'd every game so far.
If Full
Definitely.
Sense loses, we gotta look up
But
China
like you
groups.
said, let's see what this comp does. Definitely a lot of possibilities on the defensive side. For now, back over 2-3 split.
RRQ just waiting around in A main. Is their bonus round, but they've got a lot of rifles brought into it. They'd want to be winning this one. Contact
Thanks.
play out towards A long. Killua looking for information.
Scout destroyed.
And he will find it. Quick reaction with the paranoia, though. RQ. Ooh, slow down by the Gravnet. And
Oh,
Cruz,
nice.
off a quick reaction, will be able to throw a wrench into RQ's plans.
Yeah, I mean, Grabnet
Nice.
first pick,
Now we
dump the
can
barrier
rotate.
mesh. Sorry, mate. You are not getting
Someone
in here.
rotate, yeah.
They get the rotation back across from Full Sense. They're trying to stay one step ahead. Refract active as Premier looks for a pick, and he's found the
Nice
right
try.
timing to do so. The information is already fantastic. 25 seconds here for RRQ.
The great
Unlosable
migration
round.
from Full
Literally
Sense all
unlosable.
the way over onto C site. Fastlane kind of confirms it, but Manya tries to play around it. Now it's going to be Brimmy
Enemy remaining.
off to the angles, just being able to
Nice.
hold out around the choke point.
I mean, it's fantastic stuff from Full Sense there. Just shut down any hopes of RRQ kicking off that A execute. You can already see how tentative they are trying to attack into Cypher
We picked
Deadlock.
defense for a reason. Let's
It's
show them,
such an
guys.
annoyance. Cage Grabnet goes up. Easy rotation with Primi looking for information in the perfect part of the round. Refract active walking out of garage. He finds them on the cross, and that means that Full Sense stay one step ahead. Another gun round up here for RRQ. Let's see what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm getting sick of these replays of these guys.
Hey, Cypher not playing here, guys.
The camp's on you guys? No. Okay, keep walking.
Break.
Go. Come on. Take garage. Dead.
Yeah, RRQ just breaking some utility. Trying to keep the rotations of Full Sense on us, and you do get a reaction from Primi, who has his Refract active. Just TP back away. RRQ making some moves back towards grass. Jemkin's been dropped off, which may indicate they want to end towards C at some point this round.
I would like if you didn't have that
It's
angle.
very crucial for Full Sense to keep their formation intact. Ooh, B as well.
Throwing net.
Cruz with the early grab net. And the annihilation instantly ripped. That's going to confirm positioning. They all spam through the smokes.
Okay.
Just to end up over onto garage. Leviathan still managing to
Nice,
drag
guys.
his crosshair on. Support by Pyramid.
Remy, show
Just
your
a-
ass out.
Fend off RRQ once again. The
Okay.
spike dropped down. Jemkin all the way out from behind onto site.
Primi, chill
Despite
your
the
ass out.
push-up. Not sure if he's actually going to be able to hold on. 2 players down, but not before Jit Boys comes in for the exchange.
That's what RRQ
Ah,
are
my
going for
fucking
there.
arm hurts.
A little bit of a poke towards C, trying to pull the rotation away from that B site, shove into the middle of the map, baits out the Annihilation, which works out well for them until they walk into this crossfire across Garage, and there's no smoke for the window. The cage comes in too late. They lose 3 players before the cage even goes up, and Jemkin on the lurk has no impact, unfortunately. I like the play in principle from RRQ, but the timing is just not quite right, unfortunately.
Full sense once again. Just put themselves in the right positions at the right times.
You got a double there.
I'm
Or
surprised he
clat,
even
not
walked
double.
away from, only walked away with 1 there.
Look at Cruz. Oh, he's pulling out the Odin too.
He is. Cheeky man. It's a save here for RRQ, who drone into Garage and look for some control. There's no trips in play, and Jitboys has juked that drone nicely.
Position
Nice.
to just collect as they try to
Okay.
step over that ledge.
That was a half
The
by though.
window anticipates more players.
Just send it, I guess.
Confirm more as he looks to fish.
You left.
Well, that's 3 gone. Xferro low
Nice.
HP. The wall bang.
Yeah, may as well. Got the Odin out for a reason. And now Full Sense have got the gun rounds going. It feels like this defense is very, very strong indeed, as it would be expected to be. Cypher deadlock. Primy's getting active on the right timings, round in, round out, just ripping the refract. Talk about the waylay nerf, but, you know, the saturate pull-out time is, you know, going to be something that affects your ability to dive bomb on the attacking side or reactively pull it out when the other team is running at you. On the defense, Cruz spamming towards a lobby, doesn't find any of those players. I'm
Good
surprised he
damage.
doesn't find more damage than
1-1.
that. Kuchi got tagged up a little, but nonetheless, RRQ have made it into lobby. Kilua and Cruz to hold. Primy once again rotating to the right side of the map. Convergent paths in hand, like Full Sense just always has 3 on the right side.
Yeah, because we're wall
Reading
hacking.
the map so well. After a bit of settling down though, RRQ back into Garage. There's no one or nothing there to hold it.
Yeah, Jitboys has set himself up a bit of a stronghold on this C side. Be a quick flood with the Paranoia of the Convergent Paths. Once again, a shove towards the middle of the map from RRQ.
And it's just gonna be Leviathan breaking the drone, inciting a reaction with the saturate. RRQ
Stop
happy
touching
with what they
ropes.
found.
Where do they end here, though? Xferro still
I think we gotta
actively
look
on
up
the
China
lurk towards
groups
this
now.
C side of the map.
No way.
RRQ hanging around outside of Garage. You can see that the deadlock wall is almost broken here. So RRQ will opt to end A and leave Crazy Guy on the lurk. He still does have the From the Shadows, who
30
can join up
seconds
with the
left.
rest of the team later on if he wants to. He's thrown a 1-man fake into Garage.
And that's what he's thinking with the wall down, but unbeknownst to RRQ, it's Full Sense in position. Like you mentioned from before, Primy with the convergent paths.
You're
That's gonna
cucked,
slow
blood.
things down. Even with the fast lane into sight, everything just mowed down by Cruz. What a snap! Crazy Guy suddenly off to the top though, and that could give them their window of opportunity.
dude on
5
top didn't
seconds,
get blinded.
Spike still gets planted. And despite Leviathan being close range, doesn't quite have the entry he's looking for. Goes in for a slight peek, a slight sliver. He's found Crazy
TP,
Guy.
TP.
1v2
TP.
Xferro. Just needing to time the kills.
Why
just
did
right
you
from
do
the
that?
Shadows, just allowing Jitboys to possibly play off contact. No vision, however. And Xferro backs himself into a corner. Spot
Yeah,
up by the
wow,
top,
whoa.
manages to get the headshot, but does he have it against Leviathan? Where could he be? And he's staying tucked behind. I'm so nervous about the wall bang. Just the smokes, Xferro. Oh!
Yeah, you guys suck ass, man.
Quick trigger
You guys suck
finger.
ass.
The reactions just to bring RQ back
If
from
we
the
lose, I'm
fall.
putting my foot through a
I
monitor.
cannot believe they made that round work. They ran up into the deadlock site with double sonic sensors.
Oh, I'm so
You had the
close to
quick
vomiting
flood
again.
from both the Omen as well as the waylay there. Kilua was inside. I mean, I thought the
2v4
round
by
was
the
locked
way.
up when you got that flick from Cruz. He's put together some dirty multi-frags so far in this stage. The
You
cage has a
literally
little bit of a gap
1v2?
in it.
You
Doesn't matter
literally
too much
ult and the dude
when
doesn't peek
Xfero's
from
in the
heaven.
clutch. Headshot needed and headshot found around the corner of the smoke.
Yeah,
And a
timeout though,
timeout
because
in
you're literally
response
dog
from Full
shiz, bro.
Sense.
30th clutch. What a guy.
I'm
Where's my
surprised he's only got
peanuts?
30.
Fair enough. I mean, that's the kind of individual skill that you needed to bring RRQ, despite the read, despite the setup
Smell
that
good.
Full Sense had.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that C site was held, quite honestly. I think Jitboys is going to be kicking himself because he's taken far too long to clean up Xfero there, and that is not a player you can afford to give a 1v1 to. Even if he's got 5 HP, he can get it done. I think by and large, Full Sense and the setups that they've been showing in the last 4 rounds have been excellent post the pistol. I don't think they really need much of an adjustment, to be honest. That's a round that RRQ
Just
gets
milk
done
me,
with
bro.
some individual brilliance, and it came down to a very tense situation. I think if Full Sense are looking for small adjustments, they don't need to reinvent the wheel here. They've got a very good defense. They've already shown it earlier on in this stage. And so far with guns in hand, it's been hard for RRQ to get going on this attack.
Suppose it can feel quite unsettling at times still, though, so kind of go back to what worked out in the initial beginning of this half. Early grab net, some A lobby control, but that is going to be a slightly weaker C site.
Yeah, your dog shiz.
Just trying to do a bit of damage, refrax back.
He's made Jemkin quite low there. Trick spotted out on the backside of the site, and RRQ are having a tough time clearing that out. There's a Trailblazer through the middle of the map.
But it doesn't spot Xfero. No, sir. Just trying to still keep some sights trained towards possible positions. But suddenly Xfero goes swinging. Off to the back end, however, it's still convergent paths into sight. If they can take down more players, that would be better, but Monyet.
Where is this Hunter Fury going? Is that ours or theirs?
Garage entrance, however, and you're backed down to everything towards long.
Why?
For the peaks,
Okay.
but they do not
Did we
have
win?
a shot. It's going to be Full Sense striking back against RRQ.
Another nice retake.
Thank God, man.
Returning to
Feels like RRQ can never quite get comfortable. Xfero has a little bit of impact on the lurk there. But what I wanted to see from Full Sense in that last round is exactly
I
what they
think
do
his
in round
stomach's
19.
about to
Primi
explode.
rotates in with the convergent paths. And that's a bit of a
That's what
difference
happened.
maker. Get the Hunter's Fury in there from RRQ. It's clear that they're wanting to be the team to make the first move and aggress onto spawn side. Trying to cause a little bit of
I
havoc
thought
for
this guy
Monyet to
died.
drive in, but Full Sense are the ones to make the cleaner first move. Paranoia convergent paths with the flood is a little bit more effective for them.
Chill your ass out, Germkin.
Which does put RRQ against the back foot once more.
Don't do anything weird.
It's pretty good with them. It's a half buy that you cannot take for granted. Quick C control in the favor of RRQ. You've got the overdrive as well for Monyet. Sense need to keep their heads screwed on right. Nice open plant for
I'm
Cushy
actually
as
so
well.
close to
Full Sense
vomiting.
take mid control.
Cruz one away from annihilation.
Paranoia looking to slow them down here, potentially. There's the Seekers.
Gonna get sent out.
Nice.
Still gotta watch out for Xfero, who had been playing that position out from before. We're gonna start things off with
Nice.
Jemkin onto some kills, but
Tied up, tied up.
won't be enough. Just Xfero left, and despite the position not being noted before, ultimately way too overwhelming from Full Sense. The score has been tied up.
3 guns kept over. Annihilation picked up for Cruz as well. RRQ at 10 apiece. You have 1 timeout left for either one of these teams. Only had that 1 gun round, which was one from a clutch, courtesy of Xfero. Outside of that, they have not had a lot of luck on this attacking side. It's unfortunately another very quiet game from Monyet on the Neon.
Okay, we saw this
Sometimes
shiz,
it
man.
is true, he's been relegated to a lot of entry dive duty, but
Oh, I
regardless,
fucking
still
clipped
has
my
some
eye,
overdrive
you
pocketed.
stupid slut.
Same trip for the backside of the side here for
My
Full
nail
Sense.
went right into it. Ah!
RRQ, they're feeling like they're getting onto C every single time. They just need to kind of 100% their ability to actually play the post plant from there. This time, Full Sense much more active in fighting. The Privy on the front side of the site, Refract
Whoa.
active, and Leviathan tucking himself into back plat.
What are you doing?
Not quite
How
spotted
about you
yet,
just
but
chill your
quick
ass
response
out?
from Jemkin off the trip as well.
Trip finally dealt with. Plant goes down for Cushy. The
Yeah,
Annihilation
no one's
is
back
still
there.
in play here for Cruz as Full Sense don't take mid control this time. They're trying to fight from garage and spawn.
Annihilation could be the catalyst. Oh, he looks to collect it on towards the top of logs. Could be a free kill, and there it goes. Suddenly, however, at the same time,
You got
Primi
shizzed on,
coming
bro.
across, out with a
And we
rifle,
still lost
but
it.
still enough of a reaction
So
from
the 4
RRQ
people on
just to
the
be able to hold it
Primi's
down.
team. So we got Primi and
Leviathan on
friends
back
over here,
plat
right?
there.
The 4
Getting
people, how
isolated
about you
and
get a
picked off.
fudging
It's been
kill?
mostly a full retake setup for Full Sense. It's only been Primi looking for
Like,
some of these
holy
kills with
shiz,
the
bro.
Refract active, and that's around where the Omen pushed into the smoke, is spotted out. I'm not sure what scanned him. It looked like he got scanned by something. I know the trip got triggered by the attackers, and I thought that's what Leviathan was playing around, but it really did look like he got darted or Sova drone
I don't
tagged or
give a
something
shiz,
like
man.
that
Just
there.
go to the next round.
Regardless though, RRQ finally find that clean attacking side round that they've been looking for. Just been battering down the C door time and time again, and Full Sense are not really changing their setup. They're feeling like they need small adjustments. It's the same trip across the backside of the site. It's been pretty annoying for RRQ to break that. At some point as the Sova, you've just got to shock that. They've just been tripping that same position over and over again.
Instead, they're trying to potentially switch up the pacing.
RRQ expecting some aggression from Full Sense, but they won't be obliged. So full retake setup on that C side of the map. Down goes the barrier mesh in middle, spotted out by the camera of Xfero, and RRQ feel the need to start to make some moves now. Drone going forward, up C long. Leviathan is playing to hold yet again here.
Just to read off for potential util timing. Into position, but still needing to come up with the goods. Unfortunately, most of it smoked off.
Guys?
It's just Full Sense trying to get themselves into position. Oh, Crew's getting spot out.
30 seconds left.
It's a big entry from Monye. Plant going down, neural theft as well, revealing where all of Full Sense are. Nice spam back through from Leviathan though.
Sudden and quick. And for Trailblazer, just to clear out the initial smoke as well.
Guys?
However, the pressure is on. Spike taken away. Just from the shadows to try to
Thanks, dude.
scout things out initially. And the flash, but still not quite able to break out of the choke. They go in for the swings. It's Leviathan for a couple of sprays.
Hey,
but
maybe
then
we put more on
RRQ
fudge and
still
C.
maximum control, 0 rejection.
Match point.
That point now for RRQ. And what makes all the difference from them in that round is the late dart and the second layer of
It was
utility.
probably just
Full Sense was trying
hey
to
guys,
play
they're
the
on C.
backside and flood
Next round,
that
hey
one
guys,
through.
they're on C.
And
Next
you've got
round, hey
a
guys,
dart
they're on
up
C.
over the top
How
that
about we
actually
put some people on
forced Full
C?
Sense into this uncomfortable situation. You see them all set up in spawn side. They were forced into that spawn smoke by that late dart from Cushy.
Yeah,
There
shut
was a
your
nice
ass on,
shock
bro.
onto the platform trip as I
Hey
was
guys, we
talking
have a
about before
timeout.
that execute came out. The Sober utility that really made a massive difference for RRQ there.
Nice,
Oh,
dude.
the Outlaw is getting in the mix. With 2 players with light armor. Jip Boys is glass cannon. Jemkin has punished them heavily for it.
It's going to be tougher to retake with this now.
RQ about to take the first map loss that Full Sense has suffered so far this stage.
Don't even want to think about a potential reverse sweep yet.
Brother,
We still have one potential final map to go, but for now, Cruz
Take this.
you're
the
cocked.
right reaction.
Go, go, go.
Sets up alongside the Sonic.
You
Sentinel.
heard him
Oh,
jump
but
up, you
Monye,
dumbass.
As soon as the fast lane comes down.
I mean, he's had a couple of really cracker entries back
You're
on
not
into this
retaking,
game.
you have like a
Ruby looking to get
3%
active
fudge in
here.
retake. I would just send it, I guess.
Dives in.
Okay.
No
So I'll
ult,
just go
however.
fudge myself.
It just feels as
Because
though
we're not winning this
all
shit,
the
so
walls are crumbling apart for Full Sense. Off to the top of heaven.
Oh yeah, Leviathan and
One
Jip
more
Boy
out
are,
from
oh yeah,
Link,
totally, man.
but
I totally believe in
look,
these guys.
spam from
100%
Crazy
I
Guy.
believe in these guys.
Just counting down the seconds before we all go.
Yeah, I actually like, it's like some dumbass shit or something. Okay, we're gonna see. How do I do this? Oh! I want to do this with like my eyes closed or something. How do I do this? Okay, we pulled up China. We pulled up China. I want to do it slow though. How do I do it slow? So I do that. Oh, I saw one. I saw one. Wait. Are they done playoffs? No way, you think? No way. Okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm closing my eyes. Okay, I can't see anything. Give me my other tab. My mouse is gone. Oh my gosh, okay. So you all saw it, but I didn't see it. Okay, what does it say? Did it say playoffs? Stage 1, stage 1. I don't know how they do this. Okay, I'm pulling it down. Overview? Playoffs. Wait, shiz, they're in play. Ah, close your eyes, close your eyes, close your eyes. Oh, okay. I didn't see that shit. They're in playoffs. What? Bro, that's how fudging no one watches China. Okay. Should we do it from the bottom? Pause. Okay. Stop. I see something. Scroll down a little. Okay. So the bottom two teams are eliminated. Okay, let's scroll a little more. Oh my gosh, that's too much. We see show match. Okay, ready? The first two teams eliminated. Both from China. Wolves Esports? No way Wolves Esports went 0-5. They were at that Masters event. What happened? I mean, Funplex Phoenix, who is even on that team. Okay. The second two teams eliminated. Are you ready? Both from China again? BLG, are you serious? BLG? Why do they have that weird ass name? And then Nova Esports. Who's Nova Esports? So this was very competitive, actually. Okay, the fourth seed who are in the lower bracket. Are you ready? Both from China? Trace and whatever this is. Trace Esports, I remember them. I think they were at Santiago, no? So Trace barely made it, okay. And then whoever this guy is barely snuffed it in like a three-way tie. Okay. And then the teams who are playing right off the bat. China? Tyloo and Dragon Ranger. Okay. They went 3-2 in their groups. Haven't seen EDG yet. Okay. This is the second seed. We went 4-1. And JDG. Haven't heard that team in forever. We went 4-1 and didn't get in first seed? Okay. And for the first seeds, all gamers, we know all gamers. Okay, we can move this. All gamers in Z-Lai Gaming Ascension team. They went 5-0? Holy shiz, they dropped 3 maps? Okay. Pull up this. Playoffs, close your eyes. Close your eyes, close your eyes. Okay, we do it like this. So the first thing we'll see is EDG versus JDG or someone. And whoever cares. Okay. Both the second seeds won. Wait, what? I thought they were number 1 seed. How are they there? Oh my gosh, okay. Edward, so they're doing it different. There's no 4 seeds. G-Lai Gaming. GDG. All Gamers and Edward Gaming. Shout at them. Remember, top 3 teams go to London. Did they play a second one? Okay. From here. Oh, shiz, they played a second one. Okay. Let's do the bottom team. No, let's do the top team. G-Lai Gaming versus JDG. Are you ready? G-Lai Gaming 2-0. That was May 4th, literally today. And the last match, Edward. Come on, Edward. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Wait, Edward at London. Edward are at London, baby. Let's get it. And then Tyloo Dragon Racer. Top 3. We made it to London, baby. We made it to London. And G-Lai Gaming are literally undefeated. Who is on this team? No man. Rargar? Rarja? WS Leo? They got Leo from Fnatic. What? Lysor and Happy Way. Oh, they didn't play yet. Okay. Nobody. Kang, Smoggy, Chichu, and this guy. Yep, that's a dude, alright. That's a dude, okay. He's playing the neon. Holy shiz, man, we made it to London. Okay, let's go back in the group stage. How much time I got? An hour. So basically, this is what I wanted, man. Look how competitive they are. 2-3, 2-3, 2-3, 3-2, 3-2, 3-2. This is what I wanted, bro. Like, such a close bracket, man. Holy shiz. And then just Zali Jai Gaming. Okay, bro, your gas a shiz. Your gas a shiz. 13-8, 13-9, 13-5. Kang Kang with the chamber. Okay. So Happy Way just like dominates on Viper, okay. Their two controller players are disgusting and their neon sucks. What? Who are these people? No idea. He was on Wolf Esports. Okay. No Man, who is literally No Man. He was on OF. Holy shit, man. Dragon Racer, okay. I literally don't know who I'm looking at. Okay. Let's go back to playoffs. So we 2-1'd. We reverse swept, bro. Chichu, Smoggy, Kang Kang, Nobody, Jiren. Bang Bang, 13-7. And then against all gamers who like had a deep run at Masters, Shrimp, Kira. They got Kira? What? The Death Note wielder? Holy shiz. Smoggy going off. Kang Kang playing the Jet. Let's see. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Nice. I'm so close to throwing up, by the way. Okay. This is the London match. So out of here, I don't care. We got Edward Gaming at London. Clap it up, everyone. Clap it up. If you got no hands, use your cheeks, bro. Use your foot. They're playing for nothing. Who's eliminated? Titan and Trace. We don't know them. So we have made it to London. If you don't know why, we lose, we go here. Third place automatically. That was awesome, everyone. When we come back tomorrow, we finish Pacific, baby. We finished. I had no idea China was so far ahead of us. But we got Edward Gaming at London, baby. I'm so close to pissing myself. Okay. If you made it this far, hit the subscribe button with your dick. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. Until next time. Love you.